And we continue to follow breaking news this morning.
A brief chase led to a suspect being shot dead by San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies. We have Mario Ramirez joining us now with the latest on that. Mario.
Yeah, that's right. In the neighborhood where this happened, and I want to bring in Gloria Orahel. She is the public information officer for San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. She is at this scene giving us an update on both that are connected. Gloria, can you walk us through what happened, what you know?
Sure. So last night at about 10:14, deputies from Chino Hills were dispatched to the 2000 block of Monteverde Street here in Chino Hills for a report of shots fired, or shots heard rather. And they also heard someone yelling for help. Responding deputies located the suspect vehicle and attempted a traffic stop. The driver failed to yield and a short pursuit began. At the conclusion of the pursuit, deputies ordered the two occupants out of the vehicle. The passenger did comply. However, the driver exited the vehicle, approached the trunk of the vehicle, of the suspect vehicle, and fired a shot into a victim that was inside the trunk. At that point, an officer-involved shooting occurred. The suspect was struck and was pronounced deceased here at the scene. The victim was also pronounced here at the scene. The investigation is ongoing, and further information will be provided a little bit later, but I can take some questions now.
What can you tell us about the victim that was pronounced dead here at the scene in the trunk? We can confirm that there is a body in the trunk.
There is a deceased person in the trunk.
Is that from the original shooting?
That is related to the Monteverde call.
Residents have said that it appeared that the electricity was cut off possibly, and that's what caused the resident to come out, and reportedly they were shot just outside of their home. Can you tell us anything about that? What may have been a motivation here?
I don't have any information on a power outage, but I could provide that information a little bit later.
I just wanted to clarify, did you say the driver went to the trunk and shot the person?
Yes, the trunk was open when he exited the vehicle and fired a shot into the trunk. And apparently there was a victim inside there that had been kidnapped from the previous Monteverde address.
So was that the person who was struck, or was he already shot before?
I don't have that information yet, but I'll get that for you, and I could provide that in a press release a little bit later today.
But it does appear that the victim in the trunk was shot, that a bullet pierced the trunk from this deputy-involved shooting?
The trunk was open when the suspect shot at the victim inside the trunk.
And what happened to the second suspect?
The second suspect was taken into custody.
Was he injured at all?
To my knowledge, he was not injured.
Any idea if they knew each other, these different parties, or how it might be connected?
I don't have that information yet.
Neighbors are concerned. This is unheard of in this neighborhood. Can you let them know what exactly happened? Is it an isolated incident? Did it just drag out to this area? Is there a cause for it?
Yeah, the motive for this incident is still under investigation. I don't know what the relation is between the suspects and the victim, if any, but again, that will be provided a little bit later.
You're saying the person who was in the trunk was kidnapped from the first address, is that right?
That's correct.
Was that the person who was shot at the first address?
That's
or
correct.
Someone else?
No, it was the same victim.
In what condition was the person before they were shot again here?
Say that again?
In what condition was the person in the trunk before they were shot for the second time in front of deputies?
It is unknown at this time because deputies did not know that there was a victim inside that trunk. I do want to stress, though, that our deputies did attempt life-saving measures on both the victims, and unfortunately they were both pronounced deceased.
Do you believe he was shot at that first location and then again in the trunk?
That's correct. Yeah.
Were you able to talk to family members at the original address, and what have they maybe provided to law enforcement?
Yeah, I don't have that information yet. I'm sorry.
Do we have an approximate age of the person who was in the trunk?
Not yet.
Adult?
I don't know. I'm sure it is an adult, but I will get that information and provide it in the upcoming press release.
The
suspect is an adult.
The suspect in custody, were they injured, and what kind of charges could they be facing here?
I don't know that information yet. As soon as I get it, I will let everybody know.
But they are in custody, not at the scene?
They are in custody, yes.
And we know anything about the car from Oregon? You see Oregon plates on the car right here?
I don't have any information on the vehicle yet, but again, as soon as I get that, I should get an update a little bit later. We'll put out a press release as soon as I get the final update. And then if any of you have any other questions in between there, you can email the PIO email address if you all have that, and we will respond just as quickly as we can.
Maria, a quick reaction to this. It's quite disturbing happening in a seemingly quiet neighborhood.
Yeah, I mean, it is disturbing in any neighborhood, but certainly in one that where, this activity doesn't happen. But, our deputies are out here on patrol and are just a phone call away, so they will come and respond if anybody needs help.
And the person in the trunk was a man.
I don't know that yet. Yeah.
Okay.
There's still a lot to be learned. As soon as I can, I will get an update and send out a press release.
Did both the suspects in the car have weapons?
Well, I know the driver did. I don't know if the if the passenger had one yet or not.
Has that weapon been recovered?
I assume so, but I don't know for sure.
It was a quick response right after the initial shooting, right? How
Yes.
did you guys get there so fast? How did you...
Well, we have deputies patrolling all the areas, and of course, we have staff, obviously enough staff here in Chino Hills to respond to these kinds of calls pretty quickly.
So just to be clear, a man is shot outside of his home at that first address. They grab him, put him in the trunk, and they ended up right here. Is that right?
I don't know if the victim in the trunk is male or female at this point. Obviously, detectives know that, but that information I will wait to release until I have more information.
Any security video camera? Because you're looking at a neighborhood like this, and to watch something like that unfold sounds pretty unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm sure there is, and detectives are working to get that video footage from residents here.
Do we know who made the phone call?
It was someone on the street that heard the shots heard and the yelling.
And what time did that first shooting happen?
The call came in at 10:14. The exact shot, I don't know what time.
Okay.
And then this one happened shortly after?
Yeah, this one happened within minutes after. Yeah.
Do you know if the two suspects are from out of town or if they're locals?
I will get that information a little bit later. I don't have it right now. Like I said, I'm waiting for the final update from our homicide detail. And as soon as I get that, I will release more information. Like I said, any other questions, please email the PIO account. I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much.
Okay, so you just heard authorities that they're the PIO just updating the public on what happened, the situation that was unfolding in Chino Hills overnight. Kind of a lot of moving parts to this investigation, really. You had a phone call that came in alerting officers to some activity, some reports of gunshots in that neighborhood. Mm-hmm. They responded. There was a man who, I guess, came outside of his house to figure out what was going on. He was apparently shot there on scene. One of the suspects gets out of the car, puts him in the trunk of the car, drives off, and that is where police followed that suspect, and it came to this end where it was an officer-involved shooting. The suspect gets out of the driver's side of the car and opens fire a second time into the trunk where that victim was.
And then fires on the victim again,
and
apparently.
then he was shot by police.
He's shot by police. There's another passenger inside the car. That person gets out as well, and that person taken into custody. So kind of a wild situation there in the Chino Hills neighborhood. Nice neighborhood there in Chino Hills in southwestern San Bernardino County. Sheriff's deputies still there on the scene, and a lot of questions still about what happened here. What was the motive behind this? Was the victim in the situation targeted? But we'll try to get some more information, and as soon as we get that, we will bring that to you. We are also following breaking news in Valencia. There's a cleanup now underway. A fire started at a car dealership. This is the Ford dealership on Creekside Road. At one point, flames could be seen miles away. Several cars were fully involved. All of the cars were parked in the dealership's service department.
All right, now to the latest on the war with Iran as the U.S. resumes strikes on Iran after a brief pause in fighting. U.S. Central Command saying it carried out another heavy wave of strikes overnight targeting Iran's military command centers, its missile and drone facilities, as well as coastal defenses. The strikes come after Iran launched ballistic missiles at U.S. forces in the Middle East, which the U.S. says were intercepted. The conflict is also spreading across the region, with Egypt now reporting a drone attack at one of its ports, and Jordan saying it shot down 5 missiles.
The death toll from Tuesday's powerful earthquake in southwestern Japan has now risen to 34. Rescue crews continue to search for survivors. Officials say teams are still looking for people who may be trapped inside a collapsed shopping center and paper factory. Nearly 10,000 people are in evacuation centers, while thousands of homes are still without power or water as the region is hit with dangerous heat.
New this morning, good news for our local high school grads. Your chances of staying in state for college just hit an all-time high. The University of California has announced a record-breaking year, with officials saying 102,000 in-state residents were offered seats this fall. That's 1,400 more than last year. Another 29,000 community college transfers also got in, the highest amount ever. While UC Berkeley and UCLA proved to be the hardest schools to get into, other campuses like Riverside and Santa Cruz saw massive surges. UC officials credit a state agreement designed to expand access for local families.
They're expanding access, and yet to get to UCLA, UC Berkeley, the admission rate is still under 11%.
Yeah, that's right. Still incredibly
pretty
difficult to get into.
All right, let's get to Stu Mundell and Sky Fox. What school did you go to? What's your alma mater?
Yeah, my alma mater would be Van Nuys High School. Van Nuys High School.
Nice.
And I did
Van Nuys.
My 4-year vacation would have been Van Nuys, very nice. But my 4-year vacation would have been the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale. Woohoo! Yeah, those were times. Anyways, let's talk a little traffic. Skybox traffic brought to us by My Home Sold. Take a look at that 101. Is it fun? Wish it was. Now, right now, you can see on the left side of the screen, that's going to be the northbound 101 freeway coming away from the 405. Looks good there. Don't be fooled. You get really mired down. No crashes, just high volume as you make your way out towards the West Valley, and it seems to be vice versa. If you're headed southbound, surely this is the portion that's taking us over to the 405, but I can tell you it's very slow and go from Tarzana. It stays like that all the way through Studio City. Let's take a look at some traffic hotspots. Woo-hoo.
Hi, I'm Adrian with My Home Sold, and we want to buy your house. We buy any house in any condition. No commissions, no closing costs, and no repairs. Go to myhomesold.com for a free same-day cash offer. That's myhomesold.com.
Ooh, live look at the wedge.
Looks nice
Newport
and
Beach.
soothing, doesn't it?
I know, it looks beautiful there. We've seen people out there all morning long for hours.
Well, they love to body surf in there.
Well, this is all you can credit Hurricane Genevieve with this, right? Category 1 storm offshore, those south swells coming in, and the waves look nice.
Now, one thing they do warn, because right there at the wedge, you know, they have that jetty there, and the people get in trouble because they want to go out and they want to see it, and then like it looks nice and calm right now, but then you have the sneaker waves that come up, and boom, you're in a lot the
So really, only if you're experienced, should you go out there.
Stay
jetty.
away. Yeah, stay away.
Stay off the rocks. We have powerful waves, as Jen, you pointed out, all courtesy of Hurricane Genevieve. So hurricane swells making it all the way to our coastline. Leave it to the experts. They know what they're doing, but even for them, things can get a little tough. But water temperatures, oh, it's nice. 70s to 74 degrees right now, and temperatures at the beach will be climbing to about mid-70s, so warmer than average for even our beach areas. We do have surf heights 4 to 8 feet for Ventura County and LA, and that southerly swell for Orange County and San Diego 5 to 8 plus feet, perhaps even approaching 9 or higher. High surf as well as coastal flood advisories currently in place. So again, reminder to stay out of the water, especially if you're not a strong swimmer, and check in with the lifeguard. A lot of people are going to be heading to the beach because they're trying to escape all this. Another heat wave coming our way. More widespread advisories, extreme heat warnings go into effect for our high deserts and low deserts, our mountain communities. The heat advisory begins today, where temperatures could be in the low 90s, perhaps even record-breaking heat below the 6,000 foot level. So we've got eyes on areas of Big Bear and Wrightwood and all the way down the coast. A heat advisory in place. 80s are possible. And then going into tomorrow, we have the San Fernando Valley, the Santa Clarita Valley, and much of the San Gabriel Valley being impacted by the extreme heat. Coastal areas, as I mentioned, we're going to see temperatures climb just a couple degrees warmer, nearing 80s. Inland communities, areas like Boyle Heights in Anaheim, 91 today. Hotter going into Friday and through the weekend. We've got a lot of sunshine. Valleys in the IE, triple-digit temperatures, 106, if not hotter than that, approaching our way. And we say goodbye to July. Temperatures on Friday will be right around 89. And then hello, August, 90 degrees for our mountain spots. Up in the Apple-Lucerne Valley, we do have extreme heat warnings that begin today, and temperatures will continue to climb. And if you're heading over to Palm Springs, one team's possibly nearing 120s coming in this weekend. Please be careful out there. Back to you two.
All right, Samada, thank you. So it looks like LA rent prices are finally cooling off, but if you're fresh out of college, don't start celebrating just yet. A new report from Realtor.com says LA County rents have hit a 4-year low, with the median asking rent falling to about $2,600. Experts say a boost in new housing construction is putting more power back in renters' hands. That's great news for most people, but for the class of 2026, still a pretty tough sell. Unless you're stepping into a high-paying tech gig, for example, entry-level salaries still are not keeping up with local prices. Economists say most college grads are spending far beyond the recommended 30% of their paycheck on housing.
I saw in San Francisco the price for a 2-bedroom now is $6,000.
That's tough.
$6,000. Crazy.
Yeah.
More Californians can now keep their driver's license on their phone. Governor Newsom signed a new law expanding the state's mobile driver's license pilot program, allowing about 60% of eligible adults to enroll. More than 2 million people have already downloaded the digital ID, which can be added to Apple, Google, or Samsung wallets. However, the DMV is warning drivers not to leave their physical ID at home just yet. It says drivers are still required to carry a physical license, as businesses and law enforcement don't accept the digital version as of yet. And I actually saw this utilized, believe it or not, at an airport already. The guy in front of me didn't have his wallet, his ID, and he asked, can I use the digital ID? And they said, yes, if you have it. And they pulled it out, and they allowed him to use it as a form of ID.
Whoa.
Yeah. Burbank Airport. I don't know if they do it at LAX.
Well, Burbank Airport's special.
It is.
You love it. Okay. A new report shows rising support among adults for cell phone bans at schools. A recent survey conducted by Pew Research found that 77% of adults support banning cell phones in middle school and high school classes. Meanwhile, 48% of adults said they supported a ban on cell phones for the entire school day and not just during class. This also marks the first time more U.S. adults backed a full-day cell phone ban in schools compared to opposing it. Back in 2024, only 36% of adults said they supported a full-day ban. I think we're starting to realize now what the consequences are.
Yeah. All right, before we head to the break, we want to give you another look at the Wedge in Newport Beach. Heavy surf there. And of course, we know the phenomenon here at the Wedge. A lot of body surfers out there. The jetty there actually creates these mirrored waves that amplify the waves that are coming in, all the swells that are coming in. And so that's why they all head out there. But all the professionals are out there this morning, and the lifeguards are on watch. Be careful out there this morning.
Okay, the lucky winner of the $803 million Mega Millions jackpot is someone in Florida. It's nowhere around here. It's just the third Mega Millions jackpot win of 2026 and the 10th largest jackpot in the game's history. If the winner chooses the cash option, the prize is $345 million.
Wow.
I cannot even imagine. I'd like to, though. The next Powerball jackpot is Saturday, and that one is $707 million.
So who remembers MySpace? the now shuttered social media site where you picked your top 8 friends and customized your profile music.
Well, the owners of MySpace say they are planning to relaunch the platform, but they're waiting for what they call the right time, whenever that is. The site once surpassed Google, if you can believe that, as the most visited website in America before Facebook took the whole thing over. The idea of a comeback has many millennials getting in their feelings, with some coming to the realization that they didn't know how good we all had it.
I never did MySpace.
I did. I don't remember like what my email address or my name was on MySpace or the songs or whatever, but I absolutely.
You did?
Yes. Wasn't it Tom from MySpace? Yes.
That's right. I remember.
Was he a real person? Whatever happened to him?
He is a real person.
He is a real person.
I do remember my friend said, "You got to get on Facebook." I'm like,
yeah.
Why?
That's
and
what
I
my
did.
friend said too.
Yeah.
That was 2006, right?
I don't know, but it was a long time ago.
It was for me. It was like right after college, like either the year I graduated or the year afterward when Facebook became a thing. Wow, and just burst the whole thing open. Okay, first it was looks maxing, then it was sleep maxing, then it's protein maxing, fiber maxing. Now it feels like there's a max for just about everything, right? But it's trying to optimize our life, actually making it worse. Social media's maxing trend is pushing people to constantly improve their appearance, their health, their productivity, But therapists warn the never-ending pursuit of self-optimization can lead to stress and anxiety and feeling like you're never good enough. Their advice? Focus on what actually improves your life for you and let go of the pressure to perfect every single part of it.
Hasn't it always been a thing, though? I mean, now it has a name.
No, now it's like to the nth degree, right? Like you have the guys who are hammering their jawline, right? The looks maxing, and then you have other people who are trying to Benjamin Button themselves and be forever young, and so they're eating all these right there. There's the peptide maxing. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
I gotta look into those peptides.
Stop.
I don't even know what is a peptide?
They're not regulated by the FDA just yet. That's all you need to know.
Peptides.
Don't do it. Be right back.
back in your club? What was your dance move back in your clubbing days?
This was it.
Was that it? That's how you got your husband.
That's right.
Yeah.
The lasso.
Right.
And then her husband.
And you were like this.
I like how
and
you
he actually was coming over.
He did. She met him at a bar, and I love this. And you ordered.
We both ordered a Diet
Coke. That's what it was.
And it was love
at first.
Love at first lasso.
Yeah, first lasso.
What did he say to you?
He said hi. I said hello.
No,
She looked up.
He said, "Hello down there."
And I said hello up
And you're
there.
like,
What's the weather like up there?
Well,
They both ordered
you're
a
a
Diet
tall drink of Diet Coke.
That's right.
Hey.
And yeah, and the rest is history.
And then was it like old-fashioned? Did he say, "Can I get your number"?
Yes. And then we were texting immediately.
Wow.
I was like, oh, hello. I'll text back.
Orange
It's the
County,
old-fashioned
the
way.
guys have some game down there.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just this from what I heard.
What I heard.
You'll
Okay.
share the stories later.
I never had another boyfriend before my husband. I just want to put it out there.
Not at all. Speaking of Orange County, we can't get enough, of course, the wedge.
Did you meet at Javier's?
No, we met at, oh gosh.
It was Costa Mesa, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, I
What is
remember
the
this
name
story.
of
'Cause
Mesa.
you know, if you wear white at Javier's.
What happens if you? When you wear white?
Don't fall for it.
Bobby Castro has never worn white at Javier's, but you've heard of this.
Right. People who I know who live down there. So it's a
Allegedly,
thing.
right?
Right.
That's where Javier's was where I saw Tiger Woods, but he was not wearing white.
She said the
I
same
was not
thing to
wearing
her
white.
husband.
No one was
Hi.
wearing white.
She said hi.
She said, I said hello, yeah. Good morning, everybody. And we're talking about the wedge, and we do have a live picture from there that we'll continue to share throughout the morning. But you want to be careful. We've got high surf and coastal flood advisories in place and very hot temperatures for inland areas. The return of another heat wave. Heat advisories and extreme heat warnings come back today, and more widespread going into tomorrow. We're anticipating temperatures to heat up even further. We're going to close out July on a higher than normal note. We've only had 3 days this month that were below average, and pretty much every day since has been hotter than average. Current temperatures right now slowly starting to climb up. 75 degrees for inland areas, 70s right now in Riverside, 73 degrees in Huntington Beach. And today's high temperatures, we've got mid 70s and 91 degrees for inland communities. Valleys in the IE will hit triple digits as an extreme heat warning will take effect today at 10 o'clock for the Inland Empire, and more communities across our valleys will enter the extreme heat zone tomorrow. Mountain spots, 87 degrees and also hot for our mountain standards. A heat advisory below the 6,000 foot level, so we've got eyes on Big Bear. High deserts, 104, and low deserts, 113 degrees and climbing. Please be careful out there. Back to you guys.
All right, Samada, thank you. So ticket demand for the 2028 Olympics in Los Angeles is already breaking records. 12 million people have registered for a chance to buy tickets. 5 million more since February. Officials credit the excitement to the opening of the Visa pre-sale running this week. Registered fans are randomly selected to buy up to 12 tickets each. And if you missed out on the pre-sale, don't worry. Another sales round is set for next month. Paralympic tickets will be available next year.
I checked. You have to register. So if you want tickets, you haven't gotten them yet, you have to register. So they'll tell you exactly when they'll drop again. Cantor's Deli is offering a special deal next Monday to celebrate 95 years in business. From 6 p.m. to midnight, dine-in customers will be able to buy a hot pastrami sandwich with coleslaw, pickle,
Good pickles.
and a chocolate chip rugula. Rugulash?
Rugula. No, rugula.
Rugula.
It's very good.
Yeah, for 95 cents.
Whoa.
Cantor's traces its roots to Family Deli in New Jersey back in 1934 before moving to... What was that? What was that?
I have no idea. I don't know. Did we just hear that, or did everybody hear that?
Before moving across the country to Boyle Heights in 1931, then 17 years later, moving to its current home on Fairfax Avenue.
Is there anything better in this world than a hot pastrami sandwich?
I love some pastrami.
Me too.
The hot bowl of soup.
Yeah.
They have. I love deli
Yeah.
pickles. Love it. Get a black and
Nothing
white
like
cookie
it.
on your way out.
And some rugula.
Rugula, yeah.
Rugula.
It's like a cinnamon. It's like a twist. Cinnamon sugar on it. It's very good. Yeah. I usually eat it around the holidays.
You had me at sugar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
It's like a Jewish churro, right?
Yeah, yes,
that's
yes,
right.
Yes.
That's right.
Good morning to everyone this morning. Entertainment sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino. Ooh, smooth like butter. Here we go. One of the biggest boy bands in the world says don't look for them at next year's Grammys.
Smooth like butter, pour you in like no other. Don't need no usher to remind me you got it bad.
Their music just slaps.
I know. It slaps.
It's
I
just
know.
a
Each and every
bop,
time.
A bop and a bop. BTS say that they're boycotting the 2027 Grammy Awards show after the organization introduced a new category called Best Asian Pop Music Performance. This is Recording Academy. In a statement, the 5-time Grammy nominees said, quote, "We hope our music can be heard and loved for what it is rather than being divided by region or language." However, the CEO of the Grammy says that he's saddened by this news but respects their decision. But he did add that the category is meant to celebrate the artistry coming out of Asia, and it does not exclude artists from also submitting in the general field categories as well, like Record of the Year, Album of the Year, and Song of the Year.
Are they just trying to acknowledge, like, how K-pop has exploded?
It's definitely exploded, but
Is that what they're trying to do?
I think what they're trying to say, and I don't want to speak for them, but I think their message is our music is universal and it shouldn't be pigeonholed into just this
Submitted,
category.
but-
I see
but
what BTS
the Academy is saying.
The Academy
have
has
both.
Submitted into this as well.
Yeah. Double the Grammys.
Right.
It's adding
Double
an
dip.
additional that's right, double dip. It's adding an additional category. But you know what? That is their decision. So I just want people to know, when they don't get a nomination, it is because they did not submit. So, remember when people say...
That's right, like podcast.
You have to submit to get a nomination.
It doesn't mean that the Army won't come after them.
Yeah.
I'm sure they already are.
I'm gonna ask you to do something again today. Don't worry, after this week, I won't ask you to do it for a while, but... Thank you, Bob. Yep.
I knew it.
You knew it. Spider-Man Brand New Day keeps taking over the world from LA to London. But can we just sit back for a second and just admire the fashion? Because from LA to London, the looks keep on serving. Tom Holland, Peter Parker.
They had a wind machine for her.
It's just everything.
She's her own wind machine.
Come on, look at this dress. Of course, her stylist, Law Roach. And there's always a second dress. I just shared her second dress on my Instagram story.
I've seen that. It's red, white, and blue, right?
Yes. It's
red at
blue
the bottom and then stripes.
Yeah, and then red at the bottom with the white pumps. The film officially in theaters today here in SoCal. Many showings are already sold out or have limited seating.
Does she get to keep these dresses, or do they go in like a museum? Like where do they go after they're on Zendaya's body?
This is a really good question. I would like to know. Methinks that she just gives them back because she's not going to wear it again. But maybe there's a couple pieces that she keeps for just sentimental value. I cannot wait to one day see her wedding dress. What did she wear on her wedding day with her hubby, Tom Holland? Will we see her wedding pictures first or Taylor Swift's?
So they're already married, right?
Already married. That's his wife. And you know what he calls her? Doesn't call her Zendaya.
No.
Sometimes Z, but
she has a nickname.
Yeah,
which is her middle name. Her middle name.
Her middle name is, you know it.
I know it.
Marie.
That's right. That's right.
When he was calling for her on the carpet, he goes, Marie.
Yeah. And she just right away.
Yeah.
Right away.
Yeah. But I would also
what a cute relationship they have.
It is a cute relationship. A lot of people talk about her. I just want to say, because I've been seeing some interviews, her name is Zendaya.
Zendaya.
Not Zendaya.
Zendaya.
It is also Hyundai, not Hyundai. Okay?
It is Hyundai.
These are two things when I hear them, I just immediately... Zendaya
and Hyundai.
And Hyundai.
Okay, what's her last name?
Coleman.
Coleman.
Zendaya Coleman.
Zendaya Coleman.
But you'll never see that in a billboard. You will never see Zendaya Coleman.
No. She's like
People
Madonna.
would be like, who?
Cher.
Do we know what Zendaya means?
You got me there, Bob. I don't know the origin.
Sorry, we don't know the historical origin.
I know
journalist
Zendaya. I gave you her middle name. I gave you her legal last name.
What more do you want?
What more do you want? Her mom's name is Claire Stormer.
You
They're
gave us
from the
all
Bay
this information,
Area.
so I figured you were doing this deep dive.
I
on
don't
her
know the
name
origins of Zendaya, but you know
Did
what?
she take her husband's legal name?
I will
Is she
find out.
Zendaya
Is she
Holland?
taking Tom's
I
name?
will find out for you. That I don't know. We haven't even seen a wedding picture. I don't know if she's legally.
She doesn't know, Samara.
Zendaya
She doesn't know.
Holland. But I do know that she's from the Bay Area, and her legal name is Zendaya Marie Coleman.
What are the movie reviews for this next Spider-Man?
They're good. They're positive.
Oh, okay.
People
Okay, that's
saying
good.
it's an emo, mature Spider-Man.
Oh.
Okay, we asked you, what is your beauty splurge? 52% of you say hair care. Haircuts are expensive.
They are very, well, not where I go.
And color and cut.
Not where I go.
Wow.
God bless her,
All right.
Chandler.
FoxLA.com/vote. Leave us a comment while you're on there voting. Bob, did you Google the origin of Zendaya?
Yeah, it means to give thanks or to be grateful. The origin from Zimbabwe and southern Zambia.
There you go.
We have comments. Do we have comments?
Ooh, do
Nope.
we have no one commented?
comments.
Not right now.
Bob,
We'll show them next time.
Bob, you missed it. Jen was hooking you up with her
I was.
fragrance.
I was giving you
smell
more
it.
sex,
I smell
Bob.
it. Listen, I want to
Yeah.
bathe in that stuff.
I told you it's a good scent.
Put it in my
Good
shower.
scent.
Just
Spray it all over the place.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. We got you covered traffic-wise. Good Daily Traffic sponsored by the office of Jacob and Ronnie. Call jacob.com. And unfortunately, we continue to revisit this crash all the way out to Riverside. It's going to be the eastbound side of the 60. Earlier this morning, a fatality crash involved a semi and 3 other vehicles eastbound 60 at Main Street. Traffic is being diverted at Market Street, so full freeway closure remains in place. So make sure you plan accordingly for that. Real-time traffic, just 30 minutes leaving downtown to get to Santa Monica on that westbound side of the 10. Northbound 110 from 405 coming inbound, 24 minutes. And a live Caltrans camera, the 91 at Pierce Street. Westbound and eastbound looks good. Here's a look at some other traffic hotspots.
So I do hot yoga every day. After the accident, my lower back was so stiff I couldn't move, and I called Jacob. They treated me like a king. I did not have to deal with anything. If you're in an accident, call Jacob. Call Jacob.
And welcome back. I'm meteorologist Samada Khan, and we've got eyes on more heat. Another round of a dangerous heat wave on the way for Southern California. And heat advisories and extreme heat warnings begin today in some areas and more widespread going into tomorrow. So expect very hot temperatures above normal for our summer standards and higher humidity as well, especially along the beach all the way through the weekend. And speaking of the beach, if you're looking to cool off there, you want to be careful. We do have high surf advisories as well as coastal flood conditions in place for the beach areas. Temperatures, we're looking to downtown LA, 91 degrees, and that's an 8-degree jump above normal. We're anticipating these temperatures to continue to build, so hotter going into the next couple of days. And it does appear Friday and Saturday to be our two hottest days this week. Sunset at 7:55 this evening, where temperatures will slowly start to come down, but still, again, warm. It's all due to the superheated air mass. That area of high pressure continues to dominate across SoCal, and it's generating the heat as well as the humidity. Here are the alerts that is in place, and we'll be looking at least our mountain communities below the 6,000-foot level. So we've got eyes on communities in the Big Bear Lake area, Wrightwood, Crestline, and heat alerts where temperatures in our mountain spots could reach record breakers, especially when we're dealing with low 90s. Extreme heat warnings are in place for the high desert, stretching all the way to Mojave, and the Mojave Desert expected to reach maybe 120s, and that also applies to the Palm Springs area going into this weekend. Extreme heat warnings will also be in place for the IE beginning today and staying in place through Sunday. And as I mentioned, more widespread advisories pushing in the Santa Clarita Valley, the San Fernando Valley, the San Gabriel Valley will also be under the extreme heat warnings, where temperatures 90s and topping out at 110 degrees possible. And our beach areas will also be hotter than normal. We're anticipating areas like Huntington Beach could be reaching 80s, if not hotter than that. And as I mentioned with the beach, we do have those high surf conditions. Large breaking waves, 5 to 8 feet, sets beyond 9 feet as possible. And as we approach the evening hours, high tide is going to be a concern for those low-lying areas. Water temperatures, really comfortable. 71, 72 for portions of Orange County, reaching up to 74 degrees is possible. The high surf, it's all generated by Hurricane Genevieve and those hurricane swells, and that energy being pushed along our shoreline. Again, that southerly swell right now, Genevieve at a Category 1 hurricane with wind speeds of 80 miles an hour, but it is well offshore, 885 miles south of the southern tip of Baja California. So temperatures along the coast, again, 70s, upper 70s, nearing 80s. Inland communities, 91 degrees. Boyle Heights into areas like Santa Ana. Temperatures are set to soar a little higher going into your Friday and the beginning of the weekend. Triple digits for valleys in the IE, 105, 104, 106, maybe even 110 is possible. Mountains at 87 degrees. And if you're heading up to the high deserts, we're looking at 104 for today for Apple Lucerne Valley. And if you're traveling to Palm Springs, as I mentioned, 113, climbing higher. Now, pitching it back to you guys.
Oh, yes. You know, sometimes big things come in small packages. And, you know, lots of people didn't believe that this was actually real. So check it out. This guy's name is Baby Ohtani, and you can see why. He's a Major League 2-year-old that shows everyone else how it's done by sending ball after ball after ball into orbit. He's blowing up on TikTok.
Look at that, and he's not using a tee. Oh, no. He is made for the big leagues. Joining us now is 2-year-old Isaac.
Isaac!
With your dad, Jose. Isaac.
How's it going?
Baby Ohtani. How much do you love baseball? This much or this much?
This much.
That much.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
So how what's the best you bat right over this base over here? Can you show us your stance? Like, how do you do it?
Yeah.
Getting your stance on the base.
Let's see it.
Okay, let's. Woo!
Whoa!
Wow, that's a powerful
serious
stance.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Let's bring Dad over here to tell us a little bit more about how.
Sorry, we're over here spinning all over the place.
I know.
When did you figure out? When did you figure out? How did you figure out that your son had this talent?
Well, I want to say with the baseball, it started one day when he was like 1, barely like walking.
Yeah.
And I asked him to pass me a ball. You know, I'm just sitting on the couch and I kind of do one of these
Right.
to see for him to throw it. He threw it so fast, it went threw my hands and hit me in the face.
At 1 year old.
So I sat up and I was like, what the heck, you know?
Right.
So I said, okay, throw it again, thinking like, I'm gonna catch it, I'm gonna be ready this time. No, it went through and hit me again, and I was like, okay, well maybe this kid's got like a little bit of hand-eye coordination, right? So he started playing, you know, the little tykes, the basketballs, all that, and we got him the tee, and he was putting the ball on the tee himself, still at 1 year old, and just, you know, hitting him, and then I called his mom.
And then I did it like this.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, wow.
That's right.
Yeah, so I called his mom and was like, okay, let him play more t-ball.
And then we do a left hand.
Left hand.
Yeah,
So you're left-handed, right?
Yes.
And I do two hands.
Yeah, you do
Two
two hands.
hands.
Okay.
Are you on a team?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And so you posted some videos online, and people were calling it, this can't be real. This has got to be artificial intelligence.
Yeah, so that was the biggest hurdle, I guess frustration when trying to, I guess, share his content online.
Right.
Was
in this world of AI now.
Yeah, everyone was just not believing it, saying that, yeah, obviously AI. And at first I was a little kind of like annoyed, but then I was like, I can't argue with them because it doesn't look real.
Yeah.
And it's become normal for us in our household, but what got me to start sharing was when I would take them places, people would ask me if they could record.
Yeah.
And I was like, am I like maybe not making the right choices and not recording and sharing? Because they were like, I want to share this with you know, a family
because
member.
it's so it looks so unbelievable.
Yeah.
He makes contact almost every single time at 2 years old.
Yeah,
And he must just be getting better and better.
Correct. So that's a whole different aspect. Just I tell people, I was like, he doesn't even have kneecaps yet.
Right.
What do you
So it's interesting because you're not you don't come from necessarily an athletic family.
No.
You never played baseball?
No one played baseball. Yeah, like
Your wife never played baseball, softball?
No, she played soccer. I played basketball. Just like this is. Yeah.
You are one of one, Isaac. Okay,
And
so enough.
you have a birthday coming up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you going to have a birthday soon?
Yeah.
How old are you going to become?
I'm 2.
You're 2
You're
now.
2. You're going to be the
You're
big
gonna be
3.
What are you doing for your birthday?
And then pinata.
Yeah, wow.
Pinata.
I pity the fool. Okay, enough talking. Isaac, are you ready to show us your stuff?
Can we see it?
You ready? We have a
see?
plate out here for you.
Oh. Here, go ahead. Get in your stance.
I want to get out of his way.
Get your stance on the plate. Ready? You gonna step in?
Step in and swing.
Oh, okay.
Step in and swing.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, let's
Step in and swing.
Two strikes. All right, ready for another one.
Step in and swing.
Oh.
Ready?
Step in and swing.
Oh, that was a bad throw.
Step in and swing.
Bad throw.
I blame your dad.
Yeah, this is here we go.
Swing.
Oh.
Step in and swing.
Yeah, I'm throwing just short.
Yeah, it's
Step in and swing.
Whoa! Oh my gosh!
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah.
Step in and swing. And swing.
Here we go. Ready? Yeah, let's get you another one. Get on the plate. Let's get on the plate one more time.
one more time.
Look at the stance.
Here we go. All right. Ready? Step in.
Step in and swing.
Whoa. Step in.
Step in and swing.
Whoa! That was a rocket.
Yay! Oh, he's gonna run the bases! It's a home run!
That's right. Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Go!
He's like, where are the bases?
Awesome!
Wow.
Man, you are good. Boom!
Done. This one.
Now, to be
Well
fair, if there was an umpire here and I saw it from back here, Dad, you know, if you some of those were thrown a little bit off center.
The funny thing is, for everyone's like, oh, how's he gonna do it? I was like, honestly, it's all on
It's
me.
all on you.
Yeah, I was like, I've even put online like, I need to learn how to pitch. So that's why we got like a little pitching machine.
Yeah.
I was like, for him to get consistency.
He had a couple of rockets there.
Oh, yeah.
Right in the building.
What's next for Isaac as he turns 3? Where do you want to take this?
T-ball.
T-ball.
Yeah.
T-ball.
Yeah, I think that's honestly probably like just the natural route. Let him have fun. Yeah,
let him be a kid.
Yeah.
And where can we find Isaac again? How do we follow Isaac on TikTok?
His username is baby_Otani. So
Baby Otani. There.
Yeah.
See, not AI.
Awesome.
He's the real deal.
Awesome. Well done,
Isaac.
Well done.
Well done, my friends.
And happy birthday.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Thank you.
Thank
Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday. It's 9 a.m. I'm Roxy Carpadian.
And I'm Jen Lammers, in for Sandra this morning. Let's get over to Samada, in for Maria. It's like rotating cast of characters up in there.
We sure are, and we're here for everyone. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Roxy, and to our viewers. We've got more heat on the way. Temperatures slowly rising at this hour. Pretty comfortable. 75 degrees in Woodland Hills, but it's Woodland Hills and the IE that could reach triple digits later this afternoon, and we'll be welcoming heat advisories and extreme heat warnings for our desert areas beginning today. More widespread advisories pushing into tomorrow. Temperatures along the coast, a lot of people are going to be flocking there, mid-70s. High surf advisories as well as coastal flood advisories in place. You want to be extra careful. 91 for inland areas, and as I mentioned, 100 degrees possible and climbing. 87 degrees. Speaking of climbing, are the high country. Temperatures there will also be hotter than normal. 104 74 for Palmdale and Lancaster. And heading over to Palm Springs today, we'll be back into the 110s. Also getting hotter as 120s, or at least close to that, coming in the next handful of days. More details on the 7-day forecast coming up. Meantime, send it back over to you ladies.
Thank you so much, Mata. And we do begin with some breaking news right now. Brief chase leads to a suspect being shot and killed by San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies.
Mario Ramirez joining us in Chino Hills now with the latest on this. Good morning.
Yeah, Jenna, Roxy, two separate scenes here connected about 1.5 miles apart, and we can now add kidnapping to the list of crazy events here that happened in Chino Hills. Now, I want to take you into the scene because the vehicle, the gray Nissan Altima, that the body is still inside the trunk, well, it's now covered. We're working to learn more about the possible connection between the suspect that was shot and killed here and the victim who was found inside that trunk. Now, take a look here at the surveillance video. It shows the end to that pursuit here on Wandering Ridge Drive near Gemstone Court just before 10:30 last night. The car slowly rolls to a stop here while sheriff's deputies are following close behind with lights and sirens. You'll see the passenger complies, puts up his hands. The driver, after getting out, pops open the trunk and fires at the victim who had already been shot, according to sheriff's officials, at the first location before being kidnapped. Now, that's when deputies say they opened fire, killing the armed suspect. Investigators then turn their attention to the trunk where the homeowner was pronounced dead inside that gray Nissan Altima. This pursuit ending, again, about 1.5 miles from where investigators say the case began. So let's go to that scene. Officials say it all started at a home on Monteverde Drive where deputies responded to shots fired less than 10 minutes earlier. That's where investigators say the homeowner was first shot outside the property, then placed into the trunk. Whether they were still alive at that point, not clear, but they would be shot again less than 10 minutes later when the suspect opens the trunk after stopping. And all of this happening while deputies were just feet away. Family members we saw gathered outside the home speaking with deputies as homicide detectives were arriving, and this all leaving nearby residents with more questions than answers.
What precipitated, what caused it? It seems to me these people knew each other, you know, and if it's connected to one that's 1 mile or so away from here, then it's got to be some connection there. Is it just unique to just a few people? Is it gang related? Is it something deeper, bigger? I don't know.
The motive for this incident is still under investigation. I don't know what the relation is between the suspects and the victim, if any, but again, that will be provided a little bit later.
Yeah, another live look at the investigation. For now, homicide detectives continue to work both scenes, working to determine whether this was a targeted attack. The deputy-involved shooting here shutting down part of the neighborhood, and a lot of neighbors, residents here waking up to this activity, wondering what was going on, still trying to make sense of all this. For now, live here in Chino Hills, back to you in the studio.
Okay, so Mario, I know Jen's been talking to you throughout the morning. I'm jumping in now, and this is just so scary because you think, was this a tactic that they used to get the victim out of the home? And that's very worrisome for people. If they do experience a power outage, the last thing you're going to think is someone is trying to get me outside to harm me.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what multiple residents told us at the Monteverde location. They had reportedly said that the power went out at the home. That's what they noticed as the family was gathering outside and law enforcement was responding. Now, we do know that oftentimes, you know, when these suspects try and break into a home or disarm an alarm, disable an alarm, that's sometimes a tactic that they use. But I did ask the public information officer, was that the case? Did they shut off the power? Any indication that was a tactic? They're looking into it, but at this point, not confirmed by the sheriff's department, but multiple neighbors telling us that was the case.
Any neighbors, Mario, report attempted burglaries in that area either that night or leading up to what happened?
None that night, but I did talk to one neighbor on Monteverde. He actually came from that other location about 1.5 miles away here because he had heard about what was happening, and he was alarmed because he said on that same exact street that they've had multiple break-ins over the last several months. He said that it had kind of quieted it down, but now he was worried that it was picking up again, and he said in at least one case, burglars did disable the alarm of one of the homes before breaking in. So it's definitely a concern for residents nearby here. And then hearing that this happened and that might have been a tactic, you can imagine the alarm bells that are going off.
Yeah, it is definitely concerning. And just to be clear, there were other people inside of that home when this occurred?
It does appear that they were talking to family members just after. This was late last night, around 10:14 is the exact time that they gave us at that other location. So they were talking to family members there. It's not clear who else was inside the home, but one of the residents, the homeowner, they say, walked out, was shot, put into the trunk. That pursuit ended here. The guy gets out of the driver's seat, opens the trunk again, and shoots inside again
right when
at the victim.
officers are right
while
there
deputies
on
are
scene.
standing. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's the part that's all on video that's hard to believe.
Wow. That's hard to watch. Do we know anything else about the actual vehicle? Was it reported stolen?
That's what we're working on. Oregon plates. We know the vehicle has Oregon plates. Again, a gray Nissan Altima. So not clear right now if it's connected to the home or if these suspects may have been from out of town. And that's what the department is working on as well.
I mean, there's just so many questions, obviously, but I really would like to know if this was targeted, if they knew one another, or it was completely random. Not that it makes it any better. It's tragic, of course, but the behavior you're describing sounds almost like it's personal, right?
And
but
the fact
again,
that it all happened in such a short period of time, within 10 minutes.
Time will tell, and we'll get some answers. Thank you so much, Mario. Appreciate you being there.
Yeah.
We do have some breaking news out of Koreatown. Police are searching for 3 men who stabbed someone at 3rd Street and Alexandria Avenue. This happened just after 6 in the morning. LAPD saying the victim died at the scene. The circumstances leading up to the stabbing are not clear at this hour. Investigators are now looking for 3 Hispanic men who fled the scene in a white Toyota Corolla or Honda Civic. Call 911 if you can help identify with this investigation.
We're also following breaking news in Valencia, where a cleanup is underway after a fire started at a car dealership. It's a Ford dealership on Creekside Road. At one point, flames and smoke could be seen from miles away. Several cars were fully involved. All of the cars were parked in the dealership's service department.
Now to the latest on the war with Iran as the U.S. resumes strikes on Iran after a brief pause in fighting. U.S. Central Command saying that it carried out another heavy wave of strikes overnight targeting Iran's military command centers, missiles and drone facilities and coastal defenses. The strikes come after Iran launched ballistic missiles at U.S. forces in the Middle East, where the U.S. says they were intercepted. The conflict also spreading across the region, with Egypt reporting a drone attack at one of its ports. Also, Jordan saying it shot down 5 missiles.
There's some good news for our local high school grads. Your chances of staying in-state for college just hit an all-time high. The University of California has announced a record-breaking year, with officials saying 102,000 in-state residents were offered seats this fall. That's 1,400 more than last year. Another 29,000 community college transfers also got in, which is the highest amount ever. While UC Berkeley and UCLA proved to be the hardest schools to get into, other campuses like Riverside and Santa Cruz saw massive surges. UC officials credit a state agreement designed to expand access for local families.
9:09. Hi there, Samada.
Good morning, Roxy. Good morning, Jen. We have you covered traffic-wise. Good Delay Traffic, sponsored by the DTLA Law Group, Accident and Injury Attorneys. And unfortunately, we still have this ongoing issue. We're going to take you eventually over to the Riverside area. But wanted to point out quickly, real-time traffic under half an hour. Your ride from downtown to get to Santa Monica. And a look at this fatality crash from earlier this morning. Eastbound 60 at Main Street. We have been following this incident where a semi versus 3 other vehicles collided there. Traffic still being diverted off at Market Street, and all lanes continue to be shut down until further notice. And you can see all that activity there. Again, that's the westbound side of the 60. Meanwhile, the westbound side is moving along. It's the eastbound side, again, completely shut down. Sigler in place until further notice. Here's a look at some other traffic hotspots.
This broadcast is locally sponsored by DTLA Law Group, Auto Accident and Injury Attorneys. Have an injury? Text Injury Help to 40222 or visit us online at calldowntown.com. Message and data rates and usage may apply.
Look at that.
Ooh, some sick waves, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Wow, that is pretty neat.
But the wedge can be pretty dangerous. That said, it's a unique place, right? And you have the jetty that's there. It's going to be especially dangerous for people who aren't professionals and very experienced swimmers and surfers. So just be careful.
Watch like those people.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Take it all in.
Yeah. I like going down to the OC sometimes, you know?
Yeah.
Nice. The air is
the vibes.
There, the vibes. For sure.
Oh, what a good boy. What a good boy.
Good boy. I wish they could hear us.
Well, the guy's got a nice tan, too, by the way. He's got a nice tan,
yeah,
right?
he did.
Yeah.
Honestly, you could just play that video for the next 10 minutes, and I could
It's white noise.
That's
You
it.
just, it's like a hatch machine.
Thank you.
How great
That
is
is
that?
nice.
Should we do a cleansing breath? Let's do
Yeah, let's do it. In through the nose, out through the mouth.
Makes such a difference.
Doesn't it feel good?
Truly. Like, it really does help to breathe.
It does.
Yeah.
I also, now with Pilates, I remind myself, bring my shoulders down. I carry a lot of stress up here.
Tuck your sacrum in.
Yeah.
I still don't really know what a sacrum is.
Where is that?
Is it your lower back?
Yeah, they're always.
What's your sacrum?
I thought it was down there.
I don't know.
Oh. Hey, good morning to everyone.
Good morning to all of you and your sacrums.
Yes. Your sacrum, your cleansing breaths. Entertainment is sponsored by Yamava Resort and Casino. We begin with a sign of the times. How do you hold your phone when you're doing a video?
Oh, wow.
Or how we watch.
Okay, wait. How do you shoot if you want it for social media?
This
how do you
way.
shoot it? Vertically?
Yeah.
Okay.
For like Instagram, like a
How does
story.
Roxy watch movies in her bed?
And if you ever send us video of something, please shoot horizontally.
Well,
Thank
right.
you.
Unless you're sending that video to HBO Max.
Oh.
Because HBO Max
Oh, boy.
is officially launching its own vertical video feed called HBO Max Shorts. Very similar to like YouTube Shorts. The feature will let fans watch the latest trailers, clips, and bonus content from the HBO library.
Okay.
P.S. Did you see them dropping the season 3 pit premiere date? January 8th.
January 8th?
Oh my
All
gosh.
right, I'm there.
The shorts are created by or is it January 3rd? It's
January. Let's say early January. Yeah.
What you see is completely based on your own personal watch history. Netflix is doing something similar. So YouTube, HBO Max.
It's all about that vertical feed, right?
Yeah. Okay, do we find out where the sacrum is?
The sacrum is the small of your back. It's like near your tailbone.
They always
where
do
we
this in
thought.
Pilates.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to have
And all the yogis say, breathe breath into your sacrum. And I'm like, I don't know how to do that. I breathe breath into my lungs.
Right.
Yeah.
It
That's
does make
weird.
a difference. Yeah. Pilates is very cleansing, breath heavy. Okay, kids, they say and do the darndest things. Am I right, mamas?
Oh, yeah.
They sure do.
Sumata, you know this too.
Yes, yeah.
They are also little sponges and mirrors towards our behavior. Even, you're going to get a kick out of this, even children of influencers.
Guys, I am gonna start my new nighttime routine. Also, by the way, I don't know if you already noticed. Get into it. So we're gonna use the Sincerely Yours cute packaging. I like where it's going.
I was waiting for it. She is the daughter of content creator and founder of Afterbirth Collective, Stephanie. And this video already has over 1 million views. And with that cute face, how could it?
Oh my God.
Wait, so this was posted on the moms?
On the moms,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it just goes to show you she's mirroring everything she sees her beautiful mother do. And then Jen was like, please tell me she does the tap. She does the tap. I liked the, yes. So I was gonna ask you guys to imitate something that your own kids do that you do. But I like when she went.
Right.
That's cute.
Yeah.
So on my phone and on the kid's iPad, my youngest does videos like this, which I don't post, but she does, like, she pretends she has a YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh, that's
and
really
she
cute.
films herself doing things like,
Which one, the older one?
The young one.
Of course.
Hi
Oh my God.
guys, I'm gonna show you how I clean up this room. And she like sets up the iPad and she folds the blanket. She does the whole thing and then she comes back and she's like, follow me And but you subscribe, like whatever she said.
Like and subscribe.
But you're so close to the frame, you can't see the picture where I go and hang out with your girls, and I see your mannerisms and expressions on them.
I don't see that, but
because you're too close to it.
Yeah.
But I see like your oldest when she's confused about something, and she goes, "What?" and that's you, and you go, "What?" But she does that.
You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. Let's get to our poll question this morning. Speaking of beauty, she led us a perfect segue from our little influencer. What is your beauty splurge? Okay, now it's changed. It was hair care last hour. Now it's body and skincare.
Well, it can add up, can it?
It can add up. We have comments from our viewers. Gregory in LA says, the only thing you need to do is make a new one for me, and then I will get it. Hair care and makeup.
He likes all that new stuff.
Funny.
Oh, yeah, right?
Mm-hmm. Shelly in Santa Clarita says, I choose hair care, but really I gave up coloring during COVID. Growing old gracefully, sort of. And Tara in Beaumont, hair has to be a priority. I have naturally frizzy curly hair, so product. Hair gels, mousse, curling creams, curl activator, etc. I know this all too well. I've tried it all, and I'm always looking for new creamy, hydrating products for curls, or else I'm a hot mess. P.S. On a good hair day, I always get compliments.
You have curls, Amanda. What would you suggest? Any products that you use?
I like to, less is more. I've noticed with curly hair.
But you also have curls, Roxy.
I'm all about the skincare game, Korean skincare to be exact.
That's right, Stacey.
And Jayu pads?
Jayu pads.
I don't know, but I'm going to look it up.
I'm going to know about that. They are
leave that up there. I'm going to take a picture of it.
Stacey, Jayu pads.
Okay.
Right. Go to foxla.com/vote. Yeah, you know what? Don't gatekeep. Tell us your beauty products.
That's right.
We like sharing.
I like a good snail mucin eye patch in the morning.
Thank you. You got me into that.
I know.
The pit, always go with your gut. It's January 3rd.
Yeah, January 3rd?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The premiere of The Pit. Season 3.
Yeah.
Months away.
And welcome back. I'm meteorologist Samada Khan, and Good Day LA weather sponsored by Pechanga Resort Casino. Check out the surf. Look at that. This is a live look from the Wedge in Orange County and Newport Beach, and you can see the high swells and the pounding, powerful plunges. We've got expert surfers out there, and that's really who should be out there. Do not attempt going into the water. We have high surf advisories and coastal flood concerns for our beach areas. Be very mindful, keep a close eye on the kids, and heat alerts are back. On our way to another heat wave. Extreme heat warnings begin today for our desert regions. Meanwhile, other locations waiting the heat alerts to take effect beginning tomorrow for areas like LA County valleys. Very hot temperatures and higher humidity levels, again, with us through the weekend. Temperatures in downtown LA today, we're looking for highs 91 degrees, hotter than yesterday, and that's an 8-degree jump above normal. Temperatures will continue to rise as this area of high pressure, that superheated air mass, inches a little closer to Southern California, generating that heat as well as humidity. Temperatures will just get hotter. Look at Ontario. We've got numbers pushing to about 102 degrees possible before a little bit of relief. We're going to push those temperatures a little further south going into late next week, but still pretty hot. Here's a look at what's in place for tomorrow. Widespread, as I mentioned, all the way down to the beach. Temperatures in the 80s, so heat advisory for Orange County and LA County, Ventura County, coastal communities and inland valleys from Ventura County, inland spots from downtown LA all the way to Santa Ana. Temperatures, extreme heat warnings for the IE could push to up to 108, if not hotter than that. And the high surf, as I just mentioned, large breaking waves 5 to 8 feet, sets up to 9, and high tide will take place each and every evening through about Saturday. So watch out for those low-lying areas. 7-day forecast for the beach, mid-70s and getting hotter. A lot of sunshine. In the meantime, we've got 91 degrees, 94 temperatures. Friday and Saturday does appear to be the 2 hottest days of this week. Stick with us. We'll have much more news, weather, and traffic when we come back.
Our top stories this morning. Sheriff's deputies in Chino Hills fatally shoot a chase suspect after that suspect opened his trunk and shot a person inside right in front of deputies. The victim may have already been dead from possibly being shot at a home from where he was taken just minutes earlier. Investigators are still trying to figure out what may have prompted the brazen killing.
In Valencia, cleanup is underway after a fire at a car dealership. It's a Ford dealership on Creekside Road. At one point, flames and smoke could be seen from miles away. Several cars were fully involved. All of the cars were parked in the dealership service department. The cause of the fire under investigation.
There are some brand new millionaires in Florida this morning. A single ticket won $800 million jackpot, but you still have a chance to win big as the Powerball drawing is still up for grabs. That one is worth an estimated $707 million. Tickets are $2, and that drawing is happening on Saturday.
More warnings this morning about dangerous surf conditions.
I mean, it's tough out there. I started right here at this stand, and within maybe 10 minutes, I was all the way down half past the rocks over here. So
that's strong.
It's strong. Yeah, like basically if you're out within the first 20 feet of the water, it's just pulling you directly sideways.
Ooh, scary, right? High surf advisory in effect through Saturday evening. A big south swell from Hurricane Genevieve is sending large waves ashore while causing potentially deadly rip currents for some area beaches. The warnings come after Los Angeles County lifeguards announced they made nearly 2,000 rescues last weekend. The number of weekday rescues has been unusually high as well.
These last 2 days, our rescue totals on a Monday and Tuesday were over 200 ocean rescues, and that's like midweek. So we're coming into the weekend with another round of really large surf.
Swimmers are encouraged to stay near lifeguard stations and to talk to a lifeguard about conditions before entering the water.
And let's take a look live right now at the Wedge. This is Newport Beach, one of the most dangerous spots. Gotta know what you're doing when you're getting in the water there for sure. Those waves are high. Surfline report for the Wedge today is for waves in the 8 to 10 foot range. One commenter described it as still pumping with overheads and double overheads. Now, in everyday language, that means stay away if you're not an expert.
Thank you for breaking that
down.
Please
and thank you.
Yeah, please and thank you. Hey, okay, parents, do not freak out, but the end of July is tomorrow. That means school is basically almost here. So how you're back to school shopping, how's that going? Have you started? Have you thought about it? According to the National Retail Federation, the average K through 12 family will spend nearly $900 this season. Nationwide, parents are expected to shell out more than $43 billion. A retail expert says affordability is the main concern for shoppers this year.
We may see record back-to-school spending, but that doesn't mean that families feel comfortable with how much that they're going to spend. You are going to see families make hard choices about what they need to spend on, like basics and things like that, versus what are nice-to-haves.
And what school shopping trip would be complete without a search for new shoes? Last week, a shoe industry trade group warned that footwear will likely cost about 5% more this season due to the higher shipping fees and more expensive manufacturing materials.
And coming up later, we're going to have a fashion show for back to school.
Yeah.
Very exciting. Okay, so a new report shows rising support among young adults for cell phone bans at schools. A recent survey conducted by Pew Research found that 77% of adults support banning cell phones in middle school and high school classes, while 48% of adults said they supported a ban on cell phones for the entire school day, and not just during classes. This also marks the first time more U.S. adults backed a full-day cell phone ban in schools compared to opposing it. Back in 2024, for example, only 36% of adults said they supported a full-day ban. All right, local kids are getting more than free basketball lessons today. They're spending the day with mentors focused on building confidence and teamwork.
Brooke is live in South LA's Grandma Street Park neighborhood, where Russell Westbrook back on the court, giving campers a day they will forever remember. Hi, Brooke.
Hey there. Yes, it's a really exciting day. As you can see, these kind of smiling faces here. It is all about the kids this morning. Russ has been doing this for more than a decade. Here he is over here to talk a little bit about this. What's going on? Look, you've been doing this for a long time. Why?
It's important, man. I mean, I grew up in the city. It's my park, Jesse Owens Park. In the city is the most important, and I love giving back to the kids, to the community as much as I can, and for free. Summertime, parents need somewhere for their kids to go. Basketball is a great place to be able to meet friends, to be able to learn, have some fun, and no better place to do it but here.
Yeah, what are they going to learn today?
A lot of things. I think basketball is one part, but I do think a lot of things of just understanding, being able to meet, communicate, talk to each other, learn some new things about basketball, the fundamentals, which is great.
So, look, I want to touch on that because I feel like you're kind of known as, you know, the fun guy on the team. There's always videos. You get along with all the teammates. They're joking with you. They're having fun with you, or you're joking with them. How do you teach that type of, you know, team player mentality, team building skills?
I think it's important to instill confidence in them. I think at a young age, you want to be able to have ultimate confidence, leave the house, be able to make mistakes, and then to me that leads to you just being yourself, being free, having fun, and I think that's what we want to teach the kids today.
Tomorrow you're moving to Altadena just to give back to the kids in that community there. It's incredibly important. I think everybody has been doing little things just to kind of acknowledge that we haven't forgotten about them. That's important to you.
It's very important, man. I think it was such a tragic time, not just for the world, but obviously for Altadena itself, for different parts of California, and I think it's important to keep pouring back into those kids, those communities, to make sure that they instilling the confidence in them to keep going, moving forward, and I think basketball is the best way to do that.
I love that. Okay, I'll let you go because I know when you walk in the room, the kids start itching.
Yes, let's go.
Yeah, all right. That's awesome. So they're getting started. It's going to be a really great morning for these kids out here. I'm really excited for them. We're going to be here all morning chatting with everybody here who is making this happen. Russ's thing is his community and giving back and just kind of acknowledging the needs of the kids in LA, the kids who love LA, because we all love LA. I'll send things back to you all in the
game
studio.
Time. They're ready to go.
Running this way. I'm getting out the way.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, what a great experience.
Aw, that's so special. I love it.
And they're in AC.
Yeah,
they're the heat.
And yeah, so good to see him giving back to the community and seeing the smiles on all the kids' faces. But yes, indoors is the place you want to be. Find those cooling centers, get some air conditioning, another round of some excessive heat. Another heat wave on the way, and already in some spots heating up. We've got heat advisories making a return. Extreme heat warnings will begin today for our desert regions. Very hot temperatures and slightly higher humidity levels through this upcoming weekend as well. High surf. If you're trying to escape the heat and you're heading out to the beach, you want to be careful. Coastal flood advisories also in effect through about Saturday. So our temperatures for the beach, really nice, mid-70s, and sea surface temperatures, water temperatures are also in the 70s. We've got a lot of sunshine, but in the early morning hours, just be mindful. We are going to be picking up some low-level clouds and even some patchy fog, again, in the morning hours, but afternoons, we're gearing up for, yes, building heat. 91 degrees today for the interior spots, and temperatures climbing to 94, if not hotter than that. Downtown LA will also be included in the extreme heat warnings beginning tomorrow, and that heat alert stays in effect through Sunday. Interior valleys, 100 degrees and climbing. Temperatures can get as hot as 110 degrees in some areas, especially across the Inland Empire communities. We've got eyes on San Bernardino, like Riverside as well, and Woodland Hills. Temperatures even in the Big Bear area, the high country. Today, heat advisory below the 6,000 foot level where temperatures could be reaching 90. So we'll be on the lookout for the potential for record-breaking temperatures. And our high deserts, Apple Lucerne Valley, 104 today. Temperatures will continue to get hotter. 107, temperatures really hot. If you're heading over to Palm Springs this weekend, today 113 degrees with a lot of sunshine. But look at how temperatures really increase. Nearing 120s is possible for the next couple of days there. Temperatures will remain in the 1-teens for Palm Springs all the way into next week. So another reminder, please make sure you take breaks. Stay out of the peak temperatures of the afternoon. Drink lots of water. Hydrate throughout the day, and can't stress this enough. Never ever leave kids or pets inside vehicles. Now send back over to you.
Okay, thank you so much, Samada. All right, parents, it is time of year to start thinking about
back to the classroom soon. Hold on, soon. WSS is your one-stop shop for everything back to school, from everyday basics and fresh sneakers to those backpacks and trendy styles kids are actually asking for, with great deals, of course, to help save you some money. So with the must-haves for this year, back to school, lifestyle expert, our beautiful friend Martha's back. So good to see you. It's so good to see you. It's so nice to see you again, and I love the hair.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Something fresh today.
I like it. I like it.
Well, you know what? Shopping really for back to school shouldn't be stressful. I know it is typically.
It is stressful.
Right?
Also, it's like when you start, because I've been seeing things from months ago, actually.
Yes.
So now's the time.
Now's the time is the best deals, honestly, and the back to school shopping can be fun and exciting. Really,
Okay.
we want students to feel good, to like feel confident for that first day at school. So today we have some cute models. Let's bring them out.
Let's bring them out. Where shall we begin?
Let's start with our college kids. These are our cool kids. We love these looks that are so comfortable. We have Micah and Haley here. We're gonna start with Micah, okay? He's wearing that cool like street style. We love this cargo pants, the screen t-shirt. I mean, these are staples for every guy in their wardrobe. And of course, the Adidas. These are all WSS athletic.
Those look so nice.
You know what? Black Adidas, that's such a classic, right? We love it. These are pieces, again, that he's going to wear, like, not just to school, but he's also going to wear, like, after school, right?
Yeah.
Super comfortable
Looks
backpack.
cool.
And then, of course, beautiful, cool girl, Haley. She's wearing also WSS Athletic. So this is a exclusive brand for WSS. Love the little, you know, half zip-up sweatshirt in that cute pink color. So cute. Biker shorts. This is actually a bodysuit. So she can take off the, So
I
she
like
can
it even
take off-
more.
I know. And it's so in style, right? Right now, like everybody's wearing like those biker shorts. And then, of course, your New Balance and don't forget the scrunchy socks, okay? It's all about the accessories. Those socks are so in, especially for the younger generations.
Right, because
cool kids.
Aren't the cool kids saying like the no-show socks are not in?
No, I know, that's what I wear.
That's what I wear too. Leave me alone. But yes, those are cool.
But you know, if you're a cool kid, yes, you definitely need to do the socks.
Very
so we
good.
love them. They're ready for college.
You guys look great.
I know. You guys look so fashionable. And next we have our high school kids also. Thank you. We have Grayson and we have Natalia.
Oh my
These are also very fashionable, cool kids, right? So we're going to start with Grayson because this whole jersey trend is still...
Guys, come a little forward to that green mark just to get you in the light. Very good.
So we're talking about all these, you know, right off World Cup, right? Like jerseys are still a trend. These are so like, it's part of a lifestyle now, right? Everyone's wearing the jersey. This one is kind of like a retro Mexico jersey. Love it. The sweats, every single kid's wearing.
Gray.
Oh my gosh.
All about the gray.
It's gray and black, honestly. But I love the little pop of like color with the jersey, right? These are Pro Club and I love his Air Force. They're so cool. I love that colorway also. I think it's very fresh. It's cool for school. I mean, who doesn't want to wear new kicks on, you know, their first day at school?
Everybody like that color combo. Really nice.
And of course, Natalia looks super cute. These shorts, they were like, you know, I call them Bermudas, but they're not. They're like shorts. They're so cool, right? This is like a unisex trend.
I would never think to wear that, but that looks adorable.
It's so cute.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, she also carries it really well, right? But it's perfect for high school. Love the little pop of color with the red. And the Adidas, can we just look at those animal print Adidas? Oh my God, they're so cute.
They're fun.
Like animal print also is a neutral. You should wear animal print as a neutral. That's always my go-to.
Thank you. I agree with you. I also think that you can be young and wear animal print. There was this theory someone around here used to say, when you're middle-aged, that's when you start. Not
oh my gosh, no. Animal print. There's so many sneakers right now that are animal print. Like, they're so
You guys
cute.
look very comfortable. Very
cute.
nice.
And we're going to close it out. Thank you, guys. And we're going to have our little ones are going to 5th grade. We have Kane and Victoria bringing all the fun and the color. They look so cute. We're going to start with Victoria because, I mean, who doesn't like Hello Kitty? She's wearing a Hello Kitty sweatshirt. This is by the Character Shop, which is a new shop inside WSS. Super cute. It's all about characters, screen tees. Love the little pink pleated skirt.
Do those have shorts under?
You know what? I think they do. Do they have
shorts under?
Like little biker shorts underneath, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
That way they can play around, right?
Yeah.
Like, don't worry about it. And I love the Adidas, the Mary Janes, this whole sneakerina.
I haven't seen that before.
We need those for your girls.
Yeah, Adidas Mary Jane.
Yeah, because the sneakerina trend is really, really in right now.
Wait, sneakerina?
Sneakerinas, yes.
Wow.
So they almost are like, you know, a sneaker and a ballerina. These are the Mary Janes, super on trend, and they're so comfortable and cute for the girls.
So do you wear those with socks, or can you wear them?
You can wear them with no socks.
Okay.
Like,
I mean, it looks great. Yeah.
Right? That's why it's so good and perfect for summer right now. It's so hot too. And of course we have Kane, looks so handsome. Every little boy loves to wear, you know, look like an athlete, honestly, right? So this is Jordan head to toe, okay? He's wearing Jordan screen tee, shorts, and the Jordan sneakers. This is so easy for parents because these are sets and they get just dressed in the morning so fast.
Yeah.
You don't need to be looking to mix and match.
I love a set.
A set is so good.
Can we see the backpacks too, you guys? Can you turn around?
Let's look at the backpacks.
Fun.
They're Jansport and Jordan, both super cute. And we have actually, WSS has backpacks starting at $19.99, which is like unbelievable.
Very nice. You guys look awesome. Ready for school? Are you ready for school? Yes.
Yes. Let's bring everyone out.
Yeah, come on out, everybody. Let's get one final look. 5th grade, high school, and college.
So great. They're so ready for back to school. They're so ready for that first day, looking so cute.
Looking stylish. All right, you guys, great. Good luck with the new school year upon you. Enjoy the last few weeks of summer. WSS has something for students of all ages. Find all the looks. Just go to shopwss.com or, of course, a store near you. Martha, thank you so much. Always deliver with great looks and styles, including your own look.
So good to be you.
We'll be right back. Many parents want to protect their children from stress and disappointment, but a parenting expert says some well-meaning habits may actually increase anxiety.
One of the biggest ones is solving problems too quickly for them. Running in and solving the problem and being the rescue person actually gives them anxiety because every time there's a problem, they don't feel confident enough to solve it themselves.
Danielle Lindner says it's natural to want to rescue children from frustration, but allowing them to work through small challenges helps build resilience they'll need later in life.
Instead of saying be careful, to give them specific guidance.
Rather than using broad warnings that can fuel anxiety, she recommends offering clear, practical reminders like looking both ways before crossing the street or calling when they arrive somewhere safely.
If they hear an apprehension in our voice saying, you know, oh, you'll be okay. I know you'll be okay. Mommy's like gonna be waiting. I'm really gonna miss you. And like putting all of our fears onto them builds their anxiety.
She also suggests changing the questions we ask. Instead of asking if everything was okay, try asking what the best part of their day was to encourage a more positive outlook.
Praise the effort too. Not everything's going to be an A. Not every bedtime is going to go perfectly. I always say, like, if you're going to create like a little bedtime jar and every time they get through if bedtime's hard and you're trying to get through things, you know, they get a pom-pom for brushing their teeth or a pom-pom for finishing their story. Or even if there's 5 things and they only get through 3 or 4, don't make them feel like it was like a bust, you know? Like say, you know, there was 5 things, but I'm so proud that you tried. I'm proud of your effort. And I know tomorrow maybe we'll get 4. Like those are the things that build confidence in kids and lower their anxiety level.
And Lindner says the goal is also to eliminate challenges. It's also to help kids believe they can handle anything. Sorry, not to eliminate challenges, just to make them feel like they can handle things. So it's about communicating in a different way, and that's where we come in to try to train ourselves to do that, which can be hard.
Well, it's easier for us to just do it ourselves, of course. We gotta teach them the way.
Right.
Yeah.
It's how you ask the kids. So the takeaway from the story is instead of saying, oh, well, how was your day? But be more specific. Like, what was something fun that happened to you today? And let them
what would you like to do differently tomorrow? But that's what I mean. It takes more work on our end to think.
Right.
To
be intentional about it.
Yeah, and not just robotic. And it's hard when you're tired.
It is hard because I'm notorious for saying, oh, watch out. Okay, you know, are you gonna be okay? You know,
yeah.
It's one of those.
It's just easier.
It is easier, but
because we're all maxed out, and you know, we all work full-time jobs.
We're all
let's be honest, right?
Yep.
But the whole Instagram handle is parenting takes practice. So there you have it.
And it does.
Parenting
each
takes
and every day.
Great tips there, Roxy.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Thanks.
And here's some tips in terms of weather. It's going to be hot.
Okay.
More water. Yep, hydrate, not just for you, but for the kids as well. Take lots of breaks from the sun. And temperatures.
Look at that. July's almost over.
It is. It's the last Thursday.
Look at all the red.
I know. We're in the red.
We are in the red. And we're going to see more red as we close out July Fry. It was only 3 days this entire month that we were experiencing temperatures below average. And as we pushed into August, which is on Saturday, get ready for more heat. The heat wave continues on into the weekend. We have you covered from the mountains to the sea. And speaking of mountains, Big Bear will also be under heat advisories below the 6,000-foot level. Temperatures could be set to soar in the 90s, so we could be flirting with record-breaking temperatures today. Up in the high country, mainly 80s with a lot of sunshine. And now to the sea, the beach, warm and humid. Surf heights are dangerous and elevated 4 to 8 footers for Ventura County into LA County, Orange County and San Diego 5 to 8+ feet. Isolated sets of up to 9. And over that, we have high surf conditions and coastal flood advisories that remain in place all the way through the weekend. So you got to be extra careful. Check in with the lifeguard. Water temperatures are really nice and inviting, but again, you've got to be careful out there. On the sand, temperatures will be in the 70s. Area of high pressure, that superheated air mass continues to remain dominant across our area. It's going to slowly inch a little closer to Southern California, and that wraparound flow is going to continue to lock in the heat. and bringing that humidity. Temperatures for the beach today, mid-70s, getting warmer, a lot of sunshine. There could be, in the early morning hours, some fog and some low-level clouds, but we're, of course, anticipating all that to evaporate by the afternoon. And this afternoon for LA and Orange County, 91 degrees, 94, getting hotter, a big bump in temperatures for valleys in the IE, triple digits to perhaps 106, maybe even 110 in some areas. An extreme heat warning begins today for the Inland Empire areas. Mountain areas 87, but look at this, Saturday, Sunday, we've got nearing 90s on Friday and 90 degrees for Saturday. Temperatures for the high deserts 104 with a lot of sunshine there. Temperatures will remain steady in the triple digits for Apple, Lucerne Valley, yes, Palmdale and Antelope Valley. 113 and getting hotter for Palm Springs. Back to you, ladies.
Thank you, Samada. And take a look at this. Echo Park's famous Swan boats are lighting up in red, white, and blue starting Friday. A new LED system kicks off nightly rides celebrating America's 250th anniversary through Labor Day. Advanced reservations, though, are required.
Crustacean in Beverly Hills will stay open a little bit longer. The restaurant had planned to close after last night's service because of a dispute with the building's new owner. But in what the owners call an 11th hour miracle, Crustacean received a short extension. The restaurant will take a brief break before reopening on Wednesday. And we spoke with owner Elizabeth Ahn about what's next.
Because we gave our staff notice, of course, understandably, many had to make plans. And so, we definitely can't reopen next week the way the way it was. So we're going to work on more limited capacity, and we're not going to do any lunches. We're just going to do dinners only. And our plan is to do dinner from Wednesday through Sunday.
And that's good news for loyal customers who couldn't get reservations to have one more roasted crab and garlic noodles in the iconic Beverly Hills location. Crustacean will now serve its last dinner at the end of September. And for those who are wondering, the famous fish in the Koi River path will get a new home and may return when Crustacean finds a new location.
All right, stay tuned for that. And we'll be right back. Good morning. Welcome to 10 a.m. on this Thursday morning. I'm Roxy Carpadian.
I'm Bob DeCastro in for Sandra Endo.
And we do continue to follow some breaking news in Chino Hills. Deputies there shoot and kill a suspect after that suspect shoots a person in the trunk of his car right in front of deputies.
It's been an active scene all morning long. Mario Ramirez is live there with more on this. Mario.
Yeah, Bob and Roxy, we just got some new information. This is where that pursuit ended. But before we go into that, I want to explain what happened here because I just came from the neighborhood talking to several residents who say the power went out at this house where the resident was shot. So here's what happened. Two suspects drove up to the house, switched off the power from the side panel on the house. The resident came out. That's when he was shot. Those two suspects then put him in the trunk, and they led officers on a chase here to this neighborhood. And that's what you see here is that aftermath from the deputy-involved shooting. Now, we've been learning details about this all morning. Right now, the gray Nissan with the homeowner's body still inside is covered. CSI investigators are here, and we're working to learn more about the possible connection between the suspect who was shot and killed here and the victim who was found inside the trunk. Let's go to the surveillance video here. It shows you the end to that pursuit. This is Wandering Ridge Drive near Gemstone Court just before 10:30 last night. The car slowly rolls to a stop. Sheriff's deputies following close behind with lights and sirens, and you'll see the passenger complies. He puts his hands up. The driver, after getting out, pops open the trunk and fires at the victim who had already been shot at the first location before they say he was kidnapped from there, according to officials. That's when deputies immediately opened fire, killing the suspect. Investigators then turned their attention to the trunk where the homeowner was pronounced dead inside that gray Nissan Altima, and this location about 1.5 miles from the other where this all began. So let's take you to video from that scene where this all started on Monteverde Drive, where deputies responded to those shots fired less than 10 minutes earlier. And that's where a few residents there just told me that they heard gunshots. They came out of their homes, and that's when they heard a woman from inside the house screaming, "Help, help." They actually saw the two men driving away after placing the victim in the trunk. They say he hit a sidewalk, sped off, and that led to the pursuit a short time later as sheriff deputies were able to locate that vehicle. Family members also gathering outside that other location, and all of this leaving nearby residents with more questions than answers this morning.
What precipitated, what caused it? It seems to me these people knew each other, you know, and if it's connected to one that's 1 mile or so away from here, then it's got to be some connection there. Is it just unique to just a few people? Is it gang related? Is it something deeper, bigger? I don't know.
The motive for this incident is still under investigation. I don't know what the relation is between the suspects and the victim, if any, but again, that will be provided a little bit later.
Now back out here live as homicide detectives continue working the scene here. Both scenes actually at the other neighborhood as well as here, working to determine whether this was a targeted attack and again the relationship, if any, between that suspect who was shot and killed and the victim found inside that trunk after being shot for a second time right in front of sheriff's deputies before they opened fire. So wild chain of events here in Chino Hills, and they're still working to get a lot of that information. For now, live here in Chino Hills. We'll send it back to you.
I mean, that is such a twist in the story, the fact that that suspect pulled over and then right before something came of the, you know, whether he'd be arrested or whatever the outcome would be, that individual shot once again inside of that trunk to then, I guess, make sure that individual was dead. It's just so scary to think about. And at this point, we don't know if that victim died initially from the first shot wound outside of his home or in that second in the trunk.
Right, and that's exactly what we asked the sheriff's officials who were here early this morning. I even asked some of the residents who saw some of this playing out, could you tell if the person who was shoved in the trunk was still alive? Did it appear that they had been killed? They didn't really know. They just heard people running out from the home, family members screaming, asking for help, and you know, they are all concerned about their power boxes now. They're just panels on the side of their homes that should be locked, but a lot of them aren't, and they say that's what the two suspects did. Just shutting off those switches before the resident came out and they ambushed him.
So that, they believe at this point, was just a tactic in order to get that victim out of the house.
Exactly. They believe this was a tactic used by those two suspects. And when it ended here, the passenger, the second suspect, he raised his hands, he surrendered. You could see it in the surveillance video. And it was the driver who did not comply. He got out and again opened the trunk while deputies were just feet away, and now the body's just removed. So that there, what you're looking at is the trunk without the body. We had been very careful all morning to not show you, some of those intense, sensitive images. But it looks like they just took the body.
Also curious to know, Mario, the two scenes, the one witness said they're less than a mile apart. So is this all taking place in the same exact neighborhood? And also, when the pursuit happened, what made the driver stop at that point and end the pursuit, or what ended the pursuit?
That part is not clear, and to be exact, 1.1 miles. It was like a 5, maybe 6-minute drive to the other neighborhood, just, a few streets down. And it's interesting because a lot of these streets have dead ends or cul-de-sacs. You would think that they know the neighborhood if they're turning in as they're being pursued. So a lot of that is, those are some of the questions that we have. Why did they turn into this neighborhood? Did they know the area? Are they at all connected to the family? All of that's still under investigation right now.
And real quick, I apologize if you said this earlier. What time did this initially begin? What time of day was it?
This was around 10:15 last night, and the shots were heard at the other neighborhood where residents ran out maybe 8 minutes before this all happened. So it was a very quick pursuit. Again, just over a mile before it ended here with those deadly shots from deputies.
Still so many questions, and you hear from those residents too. They have the very same questions. So, yeah, fascinating story. We really wonder what really was the motive behind all of this. Was this all targeted? And we'll certainly find out. All right, Mario, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's get to some more breaking news. This is out of Koreatown. Police are searching for 3 men who stabbed someone at 3rd Street in Alexandria, Avenue. It happened just after 6 this morning. LAPD says the victim died at the scene. The circumstances leading up to the stabbing are not clear. Investigators are now looking for 3 Hispanic men who fled the scene in a white Toyota Corolla or a Honda Civic. Call 911 if you have any information on this. New this morning, good news for local high school grads. Your chances of staying in-state for college just hit an all-time high. So the University of California has announced a record-breaking year, with officials saying 102,000 in-state residents were offered seats this fall. That's 1,400 more than last year. Another 29,000 community college transfers also got in, the highest amount ever. While UC Berkeley and UCLA proved the hardest schools to get into, other campuses like Riverside and Santa Cruz saw massive surges. UC officials credit a state agreement designed to expand access for local families.
Yesterday morning, we got a live progress report on the condition of Jackie the bald eagle from the Friends of Big Bear Valley, the group behind the camera that monitors that nest. Well, this morning, even more good news to report about Jackie. The Ojai Raptor Center saying that she has moved from its intensive care unit, where she needed oxygen therapy, to a regular hospital unit. Her keepers say that she's still very sick and still needs around-the-clock care, but it's still encouraging as a step forward.
You hope she can eventually get back to her family.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah. She looks good though, but I'm sure the recovery is a long one, right?
She looks angry, but I guess all bald eagles look angry.
She had a fight. She fought back.
She has a reason to be angry.
She fought back. She's like, those, I should be here. An important tool that helps Southern California lifeguards track sharks and keeps beaches safe is in danger of being shut down. So Cal State Long Beach's Shark Laboratory, famous for monitoring sharks, that program might be shut down for lack of funds. The director says the Shark Lab educates people about the growing shark population off local waters. It also helps keep people safe in the water with the use of high-tech equipment to research, track, and tag sharks, particularly great whites.
So it's a robot that can go out off a beach, patrol off a beach, has 360-degree cameras. It's got Wi-Fi, it's got GPS, it's got a weather station. In addition, it's got a hydrophone so it can listen for our tag sharks. And when it detects one, it'll send lifeguards a text alert with the latitude, longitude, time, and date, and ID of that shark. And then the third year, we're going to put a drone nest on the back of this, so a drone can fly around, look for sharks, tell the boat to come to it. All that data gets streamed back to the lifeguards in real time.
A powerful upcoming El Nino makes the lab's work even more essential. The lab's director says he's hopeful a donor will come forward to help.
And staying on the topic and subject of sharks in our local waters, a beachgoer in Newport Beach captured a great white shark leaping out of the water. Did you see that? Yeah, moving behind that surfer there. The man who captured the video, actually the surfer's brother-in-law, says that he didn't even see the shark until he looked back later. A marine biologist believes the shark was breaching to scratch an itch. Huh. Or did the jump, I don't know, maybe just for fun. Pretty amazing though, huh?
Yeah. No, that's how they scratch their backs and stuff, is jumping out of the water. Enough friction there, I guess, for it to feel good. A pack of coyotes are roaming in one Glendale neighborhood, making themselves at home. One neighbor told us there has been an explosion of coyotes in the past couple of days. Security cameras catching the same pack, coming back again and again, slipping through the gate and settling in like the yard belongs to them. Neighbors have logged 14 separate sightings, sometimes with packs of up to 5 coyotes at once.
They got in, they jump over the wall, they come through the gate, and then they have their coyote party in the backyard. Imagine my surprise when I opened my curtains on Saturday morning, and there and behold, there is a coyote napping on my sofa like he's at the Hotel Coyote and Spa. We can only do so much as homeowners. I know the city really can't do much, so we're just trying to make sure that everybody is doing their best to deter them. And hopefully they'll move on to greener pastures or wherever they can find food.
I'm always worried about my dog, like walking my dog around, even because they're, they can be bold.
Yeah.
State wildlife officials say this is part of a bigger pattern. Last year's wildfires burned through acres of natural habitat, pushing the coyotes out of the hills and into neighborhoods just like these. Experts say the best thing to do is eliminate anything that attracts them. Don't leave pet food or standing water outside, and make sure your trash cans are securely closed.
Good reminders. Also an update now on a story we brought you earlier this week about that pack of coyotes that has taken over an abandoned building site in West Hollywood. The city has told the owner of the property to take immediate action to fix the problem. That owner now says he's in the process of finding wildlife experts to handle the situation. The pack moved into that site, that is, on North Spalding Avenue. That was abandoned, and that was back in 2024. This site has also been a problem, turning into a homeless encampment at one point. West Hollywood city officials say they will keep the public updated on the next steps from the owner. In the meantime, they're being advised to not feed the coyotes, of course, if you're in that area, and to keep a close eye on your pets, as Bob mentioned.
It's been quite a summer in West Hollywood.
Yeah.
Between the water main break,
a lot's been going on.
Coyote condo.
Action.
Yeah. New numbers show just how divided Orange County remains ahead of the general election in November. Look at this, a UC Irvine poll showing a virtual tie in the governor's race there. Republican Steve Hilton holding a 47 to 44% lead over Democrat Javier Becerra among likely OC voters. This is within the poll's margin of error. The poll also highlights a massive shift, with independents now matching Democrats as the largest political group in the county. There is one problem that unites everyone. Over 60% say housing costs are the biggest issue facing California. Homelessness and gas prices also are top concerns.
Good morning, Bob. Roxia taking a live look outside. This is the Ontario International Airport, and this is a live shot right now. It's slowly coming in, that plane, making its approach. And temperatures in the Ontario area hot today. We have extreme heat warnings that do begin today in the IE and will stay in place all the way through the weekend. So hot temperatures in store for Southern California. Another round of heat wave conditions as we end July. 79 degrees in downtown LA right now, and temperatures already heating up to 81 in San Bernardino. Highs today for your lunch hour and beyond. We've got 91 for those inland areas. Boyle Heights into Anaheim, valleys in the IE will see triple digits, San Bernardino as well as Woodland Hills, and they again will be under extreme heat warnings. High surf and coastal flood advisories in effect for our beach communities, but temperatures going to be right around 70s. So a lot of people are going to be going to the beach to cool off. You just got to be very careful out there. 87 degrees for our mountains, also under heat advisories, both LA and San Bernardino County mountain areas. So Big Bear may be flirting with record-breaking heat in the next day or so. High deserts 104, extreme heat warnings there for the Apple Lucerne Valley, Palmdale, Lancaster also, and low deserts 113 degrees in Palm Springs, and we're going to see those temperatures continuing to climb, perhaps even flirting with 120s going into this weekend. So we have you covered. Gotta love all our microclimates in and around Southern California, wherever you're driving. And speaking of driving, Good Daily Traffic is brought to you by My Home Sold, and we continue to watch this ongoing SIG alert. I'll have that momentarily. Meantime, your real-time traffic, just 30 minutes from downtown to get to Santa Monica. And this is the SIG alert that I was just addressing. Sadly, earlier this morning, it was a fatality-involved collision East 60 at Main Street in the Riverside area. Traffic was being diverted at Market Street, but we are getting words that 2 lanes are now open. And you can see the activity on the eastbound side still delaying traffic a little bit, but it is squeezing through. Meanwhile, the westbound direction is moving along there. Here's a look at some other traffic hotspots.
Hi, I'm Adrian with My Home Sold, and we want to buy your house. We buy any house in any condition. No commissions, no closing costs, and no repairs. Go to myhomesold.com for a free same-day cash offer. That's myhomesold.com.
Newly released body cam footage shows former NFL quarterback and CBS analyst Tony Romo during his recent arrest in Milwaukee.
Yes, you're denying to step out of the vehicle pending fields? I'm just going to call my lawyer. Okay, step out of the vehicle. I'm going to call my lawyer. No, step out of the vehicle.
Romo was pulled over for reckless driving. When asked how many drinks he had, he told police he had 0. Because of traffic, he was taken to the safety building so police could conduct a field sobriety test. Romo did some warm-up stretches before the test, telling police he had 2 back surgeries. Then he refused to take a breathalyzer.
We're not doing that. Okay. I've already heard from all the lawyers, don't ever do that. Okay. So, all right. We're not going to do that. Okay. All right, sir. Did I pass this test? You turn around. No, I didn't, huh? You're under arrest for operating under the influence, okay?
After he refused a breathalyzer, he was then put into handcuffs. The 46-year-old is scheduled to make his first court appearance for the OWI charge on September the 21st. It's really humiliating, though, you know, people shouldn't be driving under the influence, but I wonder what the law is regarding, like, releasing
Public
surveillance
record, I guess, right?
Video, right?
You can request it and get it.
Yeah.
But yes, it is embarrassing.
Yeah.
All right, now an Oregon couple's dash camera capturing terrifying video of this road rage confrontation. The couple says another driver chased them for more than a mile while going in reverse.
The chilling video was taken on the morning of Sunday, July the 26th. On the top, you can see the forward-facing dash camera of a car driven by a man who says that he and his wife were being chased after a road rage incident. On the bottom, the rear camera showing the suspected road rage driver following in reverse.
Hi, I have a disturbance that someone's following me. I don't know. He seems like he has a weapon or something.
You can hear the man calling 911, desperate for help, telling dispatchers it looked like the driver of the other car was reaching for a gun. The situation rapidly gets worse.
I have to make a U-turn. You have to do a U-turn? Yeah, I have to make a U-turn because he's blocking the road.
The driver taking desperate measures to get away, but the other vehicle keeps pursuing.
Don't worry, Saya. I got this.
Police say the other driver went in reverse for over a mile.
Here he comes again in reverse. This guy's on drugs. For sure. Look, what the fuck's he doing? Driving in reverse? He's driving in reverse with me. I'm coming up to a red light and he's coming here with me right now. Oh my God, he's about to hit another car right now.
Police say the man ended up driving to the Beaverton Police Department, where officers say they quickly tracked down the other driver and arrested him. 29-year-old Armin Hastings of Beaverton now faces reckless driving and menacing charges.
Oh my gosh, that is just wild.
You wonder if he was under the influence.
The suspect has a court date coming up. I'm sure it's a huge story there in Oregon. But yes, I don't understand it, obviously. But when you're in this situation, it's scary because you don't know what this person is capable of. And wow.
Driving in reverse. I had to look it up because I'm wondering, like, how fast can you actually go in reverse? Most vehicles, they say, if you believe artificial intelligence, it's 40 miles per hour.
Really?
Yeah, unless there are some electric vehicles like Teslas that can go up to 100 in reverse, but they put caps on it for safety. So
well, that makes sense. But it wasn't just obviously going in reverse and chasing them down. Also, at that one point, you heard this individual was blocking the road, so they couldn't even turn around and go and try to escape.
What we're always told in road rage situations like this: if you're followed, you're chased, or you're in a dangerous situation, go to a police station. That's what they did.
That's what they did, the right
thankfully.
thing. Yeah.
It's a first in history. A world-class swimmer is taking on a mega endurance challenge. So she is swimming the entire California coastline. 33-year-old Catherine Breed is taking on this challenge right now as we speak. She began her journey on July the 1st from Oregon and will end up in Mexico, swimming through some of the most dangerous waters in the world. If she completes this, she will become the first person to swim 900 miles plus along the California coastline right now. She is in Santa Rosa, California, in Northern California. She does have a couple of stops planned in Southern California including Marina del Rey and Balboa Beach. If you want to track her journey, go swimcalifornia.com.
Wow.
Okay, pretty cool.
Very cool.
I wonder what the rule is there in terms of taking, you're obviously swimming the whole length, and you swim a certain legs, right, per day.
Right.
And then you rest in between, right?
Yeah, and that boat just follows you.
And then like how many hours does she swim in one day? Because of when do you eat?
Right. I don't know.
And drink.
Great question.
Yeah.
And how do you go to the bathroom?
Well, that's easy.
I guess you just go to the bathroom. Is that what you're saying?
It's the ocean.
Yeah, you don't stop. Okay. Yeah.
It's the ocean.
I don't know. I'm sure we could find out how
When
long,
I was in the Navy,
how many
I mean,
hours.
if you're far out enough of a coastline, there's certain distances where that's what you do. The ship goes, time to...
Right. I got it. Enough said. We're now hearing from the dad of the boy who was saved during the rescue that's gone viral in Santa Cruz County. Everyone talking about this story all around the country. Sumit Rai says that he was shocked to see his son Nathaniel get swept up into that swelling surf.
You know, another 2 seconds in that water, he would probably not have survived. With those currents, you're going to get thrown out 15, 20 feet, and at which point they can't even see you, let alone rescue you.
Video of Saturday's rescue at Seabright Beach continued to circulate online, showing Nathaniel caught up in the pounding waves, with the 16-year-old lifeguard, Ryder Williams, jumping into the water and fighting those waves to try to rescue him. His father tells us Nathaniel briefly went unconscious under the waves and became what he described as 100 pounds of dead weight. Wow. That Ryder had to basically, as you see or saw, he had to pull him to shore like that.
To hold on to that under those conditions with that water pressure and those currents is remarkably difficult. It's so easy to let go, and he knew that if he lets go, then he's going to just basically float away and he's gone. That's the end of it, and he would have died. And so, you know, again, I can't express how grateful I am to Ryder for kind of fighting that.
The boy's father says Ryder showed remarkable effort that ultimately saved his son's life. Unbelievable story.
The more and more you watch this video and you realize like how much courage and determination that 16-year-old had, is just incredible.
Oh my gosh, it's terrifying.
Really just incredible.
I've seen this video so many times, but you still can't, and you know how it ends, but you still feel the fear at that moment.
I just can't wait to hear from him, because apparently he did an interview and he said, I just didn't want to let go. He goes, I knew that if I let go, he would have been gone. So he held on. He held on. Yeah.
He did what came naturally to him. Wow, unbelievable. All right, live look at Huntington Beach as we take a break.
New this morning, the Austrian birthplace of Adolf Hitler is officially inaugurated as a police station. It's a move to stop pilgrimages from far-right extremists who glorify the Nazi dictator. A memorial stone made from granite taken from a former concentration camp is now outside that facility with the inscription, "For freedom, democracy, and liberty. Never again fascism." Millions of dead remind us.
In Orange County, police arrest an Irvine man suspected of vandalizing 13 Teslas across local parking garages. Investigators say 25-year-old Max Sebastian Solomon was caught on camera spray painting Nazi and fascist graffiti. Detectives ultimately identified him after linking him to a takeout order he was carrying during a prior spitting incident involving a Tesla. Solomon is now in custody facing felony vandalism charges.
DoorDash has been given the okay from the FAA to launch a drone delivery program. It's called DoorDash Air and was built by the same robotics team that created Dot, the company's ground delivery robot. DoorDash expects drones to cut delivery times along with meeting increasing consumer demand. The service says its autonomous delivery platform will match orders to the most effective delivery method in real time. DoorDash did not reveal a timeline for when drone deliveries could start. I wonder.
Wow.
Well, listen. Can you imagine like drones over the sky, like hundreds of them delivering food? I mean, going over your backyard and just watching these deliveries coming in, like you're just like getting some peace and quiet, and all you're hearing is drones overhead.
Yeah, it's happening.
And also like privacy issues, like
it's gonna happen.
I don't know.
I wonder if they'll regulate where the drones travel.
The thumbs up. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see. Would you do it? Would you order?
Well,
probably.
I order now and I get the robot delivery by,
Yeah, but that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's different.
But
Well, we will wait and see, but that's coming. Good Delay Weather brought to you by Razavi Law Group. Guess what else is coming? The heat. And even Catalina Island will be feeling those hotter than normal temperatures. Maybe you take a dip in the water. Water temperatures are really nice in the 70s, but you got to watch out. We have high surf conditions and coastal flood advisories in place. Taking a look at July, the last Thursday of the month, and we're going to end July tomorrow with temperatures well above the normal, and heat advisories and extreme heat warnings are expected to make another comeback. So another heat wave in store for Southern California, pushing into August. We have you covered from the mountains to the sea, and right now, Big Bear, temperatures are going to swing into the 80s, getting hotter, perhaps even the potential for record-breaking temperatures in the next day or so. And down to the sea, we've got those surf heights, 4 to 8 feet. Again, high surf conditions, 5 to 8 feet. Maybe perhaps isolated sets of up to 9 feet. On the sand, temperatures right around 70s, and in the water, comfortable. Here's a look at the heat warnings. Extreme heat conditions, temperatures 110 to 120s for our high deserts and low deserts, and even our mountain communities below the 6,000 foot level. So this does apply to Big Bear, low 90s, and also applicable to the San Gabriel Mountains and the Angeles National Forest. We've got extreme heat warnings, 90s and 108 degrees possible for the inland empires, and all the way down to the beach. Heat advisories will begin tomorrow. 6 to 10 days out, hotter than normal conditions for Southern California. We're going to take you all the way out to August 9th. So I'm back over to you two.
All right, thanks so much. For over a decade, One Summer Tradition has created opportunities for young people by turning a local basketball court into a classroom for life.
This is pretty amazing. Brooke is live in South LA's Jesse Owens Park with how Russell Westbrook's Why Not Foundation is investing in the next generation on and off the court.
This is such a great morning. Okay, this is a free basketball camp, giving kids the skills that they need, really just giving back to the community. Russ has been doing this for more than a decade. Take a look out here, because Armando, my photographer, we were kind of sitting here watching the kids, and Armando kept saying, wait, these kids are really good. They are really, really good. And we just had a really cute moment while I bring Amelia over here. She's with the Why Not Foundation. But there was just a really cute moment right here. Russ's son comes up in line, and then he was like, oh, I'll take it. And they start running he starts running him through drills, and it was so cute. They were giggling.
Like my favorite day. Definitely one of my favorite days.
This is really important. This is what the foundation is all about, giving back to the community.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this is our 13th year doing basketball camp here at Jesse Owens. We have 2 sessions, over 100 campers, and we do so much in the summer, but this is like one of our heartbeats. Yeah. Is just being able to come and love on community and play.
First of all, speaking of love on the community, this gym is incredible. And just right here in this really great space, I love the golf course over there. I love everything about just this space and the importance of it being here. And these kids being here and being able to see this, it just makes me so happy.
Yeah. No, this is, the park Russell grew up playing in. And so for us, it's like making sure we come back. We are also tomorrow going to be doing day 2.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Actually, let's hear from Russ about that, because going to Altadena is really special to him, right? He told me a little bit about that earlier.
Such a tragic time, not just for the world, but obviously for Altadena itself, for different parts of California. And I think it's important to keep pouring back into those kids, those communities, to make sure that they instill in the confidence in them to keep going, moving forward. And I think basketball is the best way to do that.
Yeah, that's what it's about, instilling the confidence in these kids. Listen, many professional athletes, they give back, they do, but there's something really important to Russell about this community, his community, and he's always made it very clear that the kids who are often forgotten about or could possibly feel forgotten about, that he remembers them. Yeah. And I think that's extra special. Tomorrow you are taking the camp to Altadena just to show those kids that you still matter, we're still thinking about you. I love that.
Yeah, it's our 2nd year. We're going to continue to go back, and it is exactly that, right? Like, as we see these kids, we want them to feel seen. We want them to have a day of fun, right? They're still navigating so much, and so it's our small way of giving back in that way.
And they are having fun, to say the least.
Yeah, I don't know how they have so much energy, but they do it. They run for like 3 hours. Yeah.
I'm like, this looks hard. How are y'all laughing?
I could never. I could never.
All right. Oh, if anyone else wants, if they want to help and support the foundation, what can they do?
Please, we are always raising money. You can visit us at whynotfoundation.org.
There you go, whynotfoundation.org. I'll send things back to you all in the studio. If you want to support, you're supporting this. Yeah, I love it.
Whynotfoundation.org. They have energy because they're having so much fun, right? It's like
that's what it's about. They're having so much fun, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. They're learning from an NBA All-Star.
Yeah, and that too.
Can't get better than that. Yeah.
Awesome.
Right.
Thank you. Hi there.
Hi. I don't mean to brag, but I was kind of a basketball star back in middle school.
Really?
Oh yeah. 3 seconds left on the clock. Half court line, backboard in.
Really?
My dad still remembers that.
What grade?
It was 6th grade, 5th or 6th grade.
It was a backboard, and it wasn't
a swish.
It wasn't a nothing but net.
It wasn't a nothing but net. We keep it honest here. It was backboard and then in there.
Hey, it's in.
Hey, it's in, it's in. A win is a win. Entertainment is sponsored by Yamaba Resort and Casino. You know what they say, K-pop and you don't stop, right?
Yeah.
It's so catchy, it's hot, it's one of the biggest genres of music right now, but one of the biggest boy bands in the world says don't look for them at next year's Grammys.
Smooth like butter, pour you in like no other. Don't need no usher to remind me you got it bad.
I think the BTS army is going to be upset because BTS say they're boycotting the 2027 Grammy Awards show after the Recording Academy introduced a new category called Best Asian Pop Music Performance. In a statement, the 5-time Grammy nominees said, quote, "We hope our music can be heard and loved for what it is, rather than being divided by region or language." The CEO of the Grammys says that he's saddened by this news, but respects their decision. Yeah. He added that the category is meant to celebrate the artistry coming out of Asia. And he also doubled down, saying that it does not exclude artists from also being submitted in the general field categories as well, like Record of the Year, Album of the Year, and Song of the Year. It's such a personal decision because some people like.
So they're still going to have the category.
They're still going to have the category.
Just
and some
BTS
people
will
like
be a
a
part of it.
cultural category when it comes to their artistry, and some people don't, and they don't want to be pigeonholed, or they don't want, they want to have that universal kind of appeal, which they have.
Also, from the Grammys perspective, I mean, to bring BTS and K-pop into the fold, it's got to be huge.
For sure.
Right? I mean, I've gone to music awards before where the entire audience is all screaming for the K-pop group.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like big stars could come out and it's like, you know, but then they come out and it's huge.
It is huge. I mean, I was able to watch the Grammys this past year, and you were absolutely right.
Yeah.
I mean, when the K-pop groups came out, it was a different kind of fandom.
It's almost like they feel like they're gonna win.
Yeah.
And so in order to be like, okay, you can get it, but let's put another category so that other people can get it as well. That's how it looks.
I think, okay, I see what you're saying. I think for them, on looking at it from the Recording Academy's viewpoint, it's a way for them to showcase more of that genre, to have it on display, because not every K-pop group is going to be nominated for Record of the Year and Album of the Year, but if you have its own category, you're not just getting 1 or 2 K-pop bands and groups, you're getting 4 or 5.
Yeah, but aren't you the people who are qualified as far as like the talent will speak for itself? You don't need to have a separate category to then have all of these people who are of the same minded music. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems to me that BTS is so popular. K-pop is so popular that they're gonna take that statue. They're gonna win.
But it's not it's not the fans that are voting, like the People's Choice Awards. It's the Recording Academy. So, you know, it's people who are part of it, have won a Grammy in the past. So you never know. When it's not the fans, you never know which way it could go.
Are there a lot of crossovers, though, even like best Latin music?
Yeah, there is. I mean, Bad Bunny won last year.
As best
But
album,
also,
period.
but doubling down. So Bad Bunny getting multiple Grammys. More for everyone, right? Okay, let's check in on our poll question this morning. What is your beauty splurge? Wow, nobody likes to buy makeup.
That's weird.
Yeah, now we've got a tie. We lost hair care. We were leading with hair care.
That is really strange.
It's fragrance and body and skincare now. Let's see what your comments are. We don't have any comments right now. That's okay. Go to foxla.com/vote to leave us one.
People are commenting, by the way, we should say. We're just having some technical difficulties, right?
I don't know.
I don't know
I think we are.
Oh, okay. I think that's okay. Is that what it is? All right. Nope. She says no comments.
You people. I don't know. I would comment. Listen, when I go to Sephora.
Well, you get makeup. Okay, if you didn't get makeup.
I like to sample things.
If you didn't get makeup because obviously you need it for your job, which category are you spending more money on?
He said still makeup.
Still makeup?
No.
Okay.
Well, Sephora has fragrances too.
Yes, they do.
Okay, so fragrance.
Fragrance. And Sephora has hair care. And Sephora has
oh my gosh,
skincare
is so
You're a Sephora ambassador.
I know, right? Skincare is so expensive.
Beyond.
It's like insane.
Beyond.
Just last week, I was like, what just happened? I got some. Yeah.
That's why they give you, when you go to Sephora, one of those totes, the carry-on thing, and you know, so you can add some stuff. And then on your way out, they have all the little $10 this, $10 that. You're like, ooh, that lip scrub.
I tell you though, my 91-year-old grandma, just soap and water.
Yeah.
And they have the softest.
She looks great.
Thank you, softest skin.
I gotta buy her some lip scrub.
She likes to call you Bob. She goes, tell Bobby I said hi. Bob yesterday.
And welcome back. I'm meteorologist Samada Khan, and this is a live look right now at the Wedge in Orange County. And you can see there out in the surf, a lot of surfers, expert surfers. Leave it to them to surf these dangerous conditions. If you are not an avid surfer or you can't swim, stay out of the water. We've got high surf conditions and coastal flood advisories in place. Temperatures, though, if you just plop yourself right on the sand, we've got 70s and getting hotter at the beach. Beginning tomorrow, heat advisories will be in place for the coastal region. Interior spots, about 91 degrees, getting hotter. We've got 94 in the forecast. Friday and Saturday does appear to be the hottest 2 days for this week, and the latest round of heat wave conditions. Temperatures are set to soar, perhaps even topping out 110 in some isolated inland communities, and a lot of sunshine. Temperatures in the high country, we've got 87 degrees and numbers getting hotter. There's the potential for record-breaking heat there in triple digits for the high deserts and 1 teens if you're heading over to Palm Springs. Sending back over to you.
Well, it looks like a spaceship in front of our station. No, this is a car, a solar electric car. With gas prices going sky high, something in the sky could save you some serious cash. Instead of an EV, Aptera Motors has got SEVs. Again, these are solar electric vehicles.
Cars that are in part powered by the sun. And here to talk more about it and show us, Chris McCammon, Chief Marketing Officer for Aptera Motors. Welcome.
Hi, yeah.
First of all, you had quite a drive this morning to get to us.
Yeah, I drove up from Carlsbad, so.
Okay, now tell me the looks you got driving this thing.
Yeah, people on motorcycles like, oh my gosh,
what is
everyone's,
that?
Phones are sticking out.
What is that?
It's crazy, yeah. So this is designed to be the most efficient way to carry 2 people, right? So that's why it kind of looks like more like a fish and less like a car. A normal car, 60% of its energy is used just pushing air out of the way at highway speeds. So you can imagine how much energy you're wasting just because our cars are shaped like bricks in the front. They don't need to be.
So 3 wheels.
3 wheels.
2 in the front, 1 in the back.
Correct. And then because we're so efficient, we're able to add solar to the vehicle. So we can get up to 40 miles a day from the sun just with these solar panels here.
Okay, so it's solar electric vehicle. So you have a 400-mile range when fully charged as an electric vehicle.
Right.
And then let's say if you're driving in the sun, feasibly you can go another 40 miles. So it's a total, if fully charged with the solar, as a 440-mile range.
Yeah, it's got a really nice range to it, absolutely. And you knock twice to get into the vehicle if you have the phone key, right?
Okay.
And yeah, you can see inside. It's very modern, similar to like a modern EV. We got a big screen, air conditioning, heating, sound system.
The cameras.
Yeah, the cameras. So you have no blind spots. Those cameras are always on.
So is Aptera the only? Is this going to be the first one of its kind on the market? And do you have any competitors?
Yes, it's the only one of its kind, and there's really no competitors.
There's no competitors.
No one is making solar on a vehicle, and we actually had to invent our own solar.
But this isn't like solely solar charged. So it still needs a little something.
Yeah. So if you're driving less than 40 miles a day, you imagine most people's commutes are less than that. You might never plug the vehicle in. But if you're doing a road trip, you absolutely can. If you want to come back here, cameraman will check out.
Show the trunk?
Yeah, I'll show you the trunk, and this is also where you charge the vehicle. So just like a Tesla, you can actually plug it in. It has the Tesla connector back there, so you can supercharge it. Like 0 to full in under an hour.
Is there storage in here?
Oh, a lot, yeah. So you knock twice. And you can see there's actually a lot of storage back here.
Wait, I can like go in here.
Yeah, you can sleep back here if you want. Yeah,
let's just like relax.
I know.
Okay, so for all the EV aficionados right there, they like the torque on their vehicles.
Yeah.
They like the speed on the vehicles. Tell us some of the stats on that.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, the vehicle is capable of going over 100 miles an hour, so it's very fast. It's 0 to 60 in about 5 seconds.
Whoa!
So it's still, for such a tiny vehicle, like it feels really fast. You're low to the ground. It's really fun.
And really quickly, does just having the 3 wheels on it, does that? What does that do to the drive? I mean, how does that change?
You feel balanced when you're in here, right?
Yeah. So you wouldn't know. That's the crazy thing. When you're driving it, you wouldn't feel the 3 wheels. It feels just like a 4-wheel car. So we did a really good job.
But it's very low, like as far as, I mean.
Yeah.
With speed bump, I'm just thinking speed bumps.
It's good over speed bumps.
Is it?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. It's similar to any other car.
I wonder, like, you see how big that trunk was. Why couldn't you guys make it so, I don't know, it'd be a 3-seater at least, right?
Yeah.
I understand the shape, but
you could add, we could do a version with like a middle child seat or something.
Right, that's what I mean.
But part of, what makes the vehicle so efficient is you see it kind of comes up under here. So it has this weird
like
swoop. Yeah, it has a teardrop shape.
30 seconds.
And the cost?
The vehicle we're targeting $40,000 US.
45. Can I sit? Can we sit in?
Yeah, absolutely. Go for it.
So, and is it going to have the same autonomous capability as some of the other cars out there?
We'll be offering like a highway assist. So think like a Tesla autopilot equivalent, hands-free driving on the highway.
Very nice.
It's comfortable, right?
I know.
Where are you taking me? Where are we going?
Let's go.
Let's go. We're going to break. That's where we're going.
I feel like it's like the cannonball run.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It is very roomy.
Again.
A very special delivery by CAL FIRE and the Riverside County Fire Department. On Monday, crews responded to an emergency call, discovered a mother in labor with no time to waste. The firefighters safely delivered a baby girl at 7:47 a.m. and then took mom and baby to a local hospital for treatment. Congratulations to this growing family. Oh my gosh, great work, firefighters. No word on the baby's name yet, but maybe Cal as a tribute? Who knows? We'll see. Oh, that's so nice. That used to be one of my biggest fears before I went into labor, since I worked up to the end, that it would happen on the road. Thankfully, it didn't. Thanks for being with us. We have GDLA Plus coming up right after this break as we take a look at Newport Beach.